Uh, let's see if the audio... Oh, my voice is gone. I am dead. Sorry about that. I wonder if the audio is working correctly, because whenever I plug in a PlayStation controller, my computer is like, hey, that's a PlayStation controller. You wanna use that as an audio device? You wanna listen through your controller? Okay, I hear sound. You guys hear... Okay, cool. Excellent. It works. The controller didn't mess anything up. Hello, and welcome back to Elden Ring. It's been a while. And I don't really want to go too much into detail as to why I've been gone for a while. I just want to give a little warning that I'm not fully back yet. I would like to be. I'm not sure how long I will be streaming today. This is kind of just like a feeler stream to see how I feel and how things go. Are we still going to play Elden Ring? Are we still going to try to find things we've missed? And I'm not confident that I'll be able to beat any bosses if I find any bosses today. My ability to play games is a bit rusty. Let's say that. Let's say rusty. So what was the last thing I did? I've just been running around trying to find a way through this wall, haven't I? That's what I think I've been doing. Because I still can't seem to find anything. I found it interesting how right here I can see like something stick out. Which I'm curious is if it's those tombstones you can usually jump down. Do they show up on the map? Yeah, these ones. I'm guessing that's what they are. Which means this area is more elevated than this area. And there is a ledge here. Or at least it looks like there's a ledge, but that might just be the arc. That just might be the arc. But at least like spending some time looking for how to get somewhere is not a difficult activity to do on the first day back from being gone for a week. There is quite a bit of an arc here. Because if I'm not trying to get up there, the other thing I have to be doing is go to Erdtree and go through the boss fog, and I'm not too keen on doing that. Kind of looks like there's a balcony at the very top of this tower, but can I get even higher up? Is there always balconies in the top of these towers? That's a good question, actually. Because I've never noticed that before, but I've never been, like, all the way at the top of it. I'm gonna go check, actually. Just go, like, to pre-DLC. We'll go to, like, any of those towers. Have they always had, like, little balconies at the very top of them? If they have, that's kind of funny. I've just never seen it. I believe one of my last streams I spent like 4 hours trying to get to the area that I was currently in. Because I was trying to get to a specific ladder in the library looking location. And I thought it would be from the library, so I kept running around in the library for like 2 hours. And I ran around the ledges of the map of places that I thought maybe could get me there, and eventually I stumbled upon something. And all in all, it took about 4 hours to get there. There always been like a... Oh, this tower is not as tall, is it? That's kind of interesting. So the towers are slightly different. So if I go on top of this... don't die from this. Do I die from this? No, okay. I wasn't sure if that reset the damage immunity from jumping in the spring. This tower definitely feels less tall. It's not nearly as tall. What about the towers over in, like, Ronnie's Rice? DLC map is confusing, but it's also really interesting. I like how it's like stuff tucked into every single corner. And just by running through an area over again, I just find something that I have not found. How about this tower? Is this taller? It's not. Okay, the DLC tower is even taller. That makes me wonder if that's... like if it has a purpose. I mean, it could simply be if you're already up here, you can jump down here and land on the tower and get to a part of the tower that you can't normally get to. So I might have like this backwards, because I'm hoping if I can get to the top of the tower, maybe I can climb up on the ledge, but that might not be the case. It might be if you're on the ledge, you can get down to the tower. Because the ledge is taller than the tower, but there is like a little balcony there. That's still quite cool though if that's the case. If I find a way up on that ledge somehow, I'm going to definitely try to come back to the tower and jump down to it. I'll just have a look around in the building. Because we've already used the elevator, right? I don't remember how I fixed this tower in the first place. Oh, no, I remember. Yeah, I went inside. I went through an illusory wall. I broke a little rock and then activated the spring. So I've never actually had to use the elevator for anything. Strictly speaking. And I don't trust that I will be able to climb anywhere from up here. There's no obvious ladders. And there wouldn't be space for like an illusory wall or any hidden ladders. So... I don't think this is where I want to be right now. I'm just gonna check if there is purpose for the elevator. Or if it's just like a, hey, you've been to the top of the tower, now you can use the elevator if you want, if you feel like it. I love that an NPC gave me a map of like this part of the map. And it's like, this is where you want to go. Yeah, that map doesn't help because it doesn't tell me how to get there. So it's like, it's just a map that like slaps me in the face. It's like, you want to go here? I'm not going to tell you how. It's like, okay, thank you, NPC. You just laugh in your little chair while I run around for hours like a silly goose. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I do enjoy running around for a long time like a silly individual. Because you only get to search for something once. Once you find it, you don't really need to search for it again, do you? Unless you completely forget how you got there, but that's a different matter entirely. What if there's like an illusory wall? That would be silly. If it's just like an illusory wall on the cliff side. Sorry about that. I still have allergies. Somehow I still, like, we're almost at the end of summer and I still have allergies. I'm upset. I mean, every now and then that happens. I get to have like 6 or 7 months of allergies in a year, and that's like not ideal. I wouldn't recommend it. You know, if you can choose not to have that, you definitely don't. Don't have allergies if that's a choice you have. Can you see my map? Alright, let's see if I can pull it up, because I have got spotted by a boar. Is that boar chasing me? Okay, map. Oh, it's coming. I gotta kill it. Leave me alone. And a skeleton? They really don't want me to, look at the map, do they? What if I just sneak over here? He's not gonna find me. It's not gonna find me. Probably the skeleton. I'll hide in the bush. Okay, so not gonna find me. Okay, map. Let's see. Blue rats. What does that sound familiar? Blue rats. Blue rats. What is a blue rat? Blue rats. The region. Okay, okay. Region. Blue rats. Let's I'll use this then. Blue rat jail. Right. I've been through a lot of this area. Is there one area I haven't been? Let me check. Because if I go keys... I don't know if I've ever used this key, storeroom key, for the second floor of Blue Rat, the tower settlement. I don't know if I've ever used that. But I've been through a lot of this place. I fought the funny dancing lion. And then later I fought a different dancing lion that was not funny. And I don't respect the second one. And if there's a third one, I'm going to be mighty upset. Computer is heating up a bit. I'm just going to use my floor fan to cool down the computer if I can. The entire thing. Just leave it back here. And then just position it. No more cooling down from me, though. Found an outfit that looks goofy, but also kind of fitting to it. Or to the lion mask. Do I have it? Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, I need to find something that looks good with this. It's probably hard to find something that looks especially good, isn't it? I don't know if I have anything that would look good. Oh my god, what if there was like 3 sets of outfits you can wear? One that makes you look like the head, one that makes you look like the body, and one that makes you look like the tail. And then you summon friends in, and you're all a piece of the dragon, and you all walk around. That would be the one kind of like ganking goon squad I would accept. They all wear a piece of the dragon. And they always have to stay in formation. Would be pretty funny. Thought I saw a ledge I could maybe land on, but I don't think so. Nope. Can I tell you to set even if I don't have it? I'd prefer if you didn't. I'll hopefully find it at some point. I'll do my utmost best to find it at some point. I'm trying to be very thorough, but the DLC is massive, so who knows if I'll find it or how long it will take, but I'm gonna do all I can to find everything. I never even bothered to fight the skeleton. Oh, those birds always spook me. I never bothered fighting the skeletons here. What is this mist? Is that ghost fire? Temptation is big, yeah, that's DV like that. But imagine if I find it when you're watching at some point and you get to be like, oh, that's the one, that's the outfit! Did I just see the skeleton float? Yeah, apparently some of these skeletons have a really silly move. They have this move. There's even non-DLC skeletons that have that exact move. And I did not notice that move the first few times I played the base game. So I was so surprised that they have like a floating move. It's ridiculous. This is kind of funny. There's skeletons in Altus Plateau of the base game that have that move. Do they just keep spawning? That'd be really interesting if they just keep spawning. Oh, he's gonna fly. Skeleton Airlines. It does a lot of damage too. Okay, if 4 more spawn now, after I beat this one. Nope, I just got some flasks back. I was gonna be like, what if it's a puzzle and you have to kill the skeletons in a specific order? That would be ridiculous. But I feel like I've gotten to a point now where like nothing is too ridiculous to be possible. If Fox was here, Fox would be having heart attacks. The only problem with the armor set you use with the head is that the armor weighs more than your whole other equipment combined. Damn. Time to max out endurance and use the Great Jar Arsenal. It's a bit of a shame when, like, you have to level endurance way too much simply to do some cool fashion. You have 55 endurance? Oh my god. I don't know what the highest endurance I've gone is. It's definitely on my seamless co-op character that I played with a friend. Where I made like a tank, Crucible Knight tank with like high endurance and strength. So that character dual wields great swords and has a great shield. And also fists. Fist weapons for some reason, because sometimes you just gotta put on some fists and just punch people. There's something very funny to me about being like a knight in full armor and you just like... You go fisticuffs, you just punch people. I was about to say I would love it if there's some kind of like catacombs underneath this place, but I've already been kind of underneath it. I'm not sure if they could fit a catacomb on top of that. Probably not. Are you still gonna tell me to leave? Yeah. Still upset at me. We use some very special dual curved swords and some claws and fists. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. I really want to do like a curved sword dual wield character at some point, if I can just find some curved swords I really like. I haven't found my perfect curved swords yet. I thought... Oh, I feel another sneeze coming on. Please don't sneeze. Dancing pineapples. Backflipping pineapples. For some reason, if you think of something unexpected, it makes you stop your sneeze. So my go-to is something pineapples. I just make pineapples do weird things in my head. That sounds really stupid. Let's see, I got some cool curved swords recently. What were they? Oh yeah, these ones are really cool. My only dislike about these is that you can't infuse them. If I could infuse them, they would be perfect for what I want to do. Then again, I'm not a big fan of the shape. They're cool, but they're not kind of what I want. Because they curve the other way. I prefer them curving upwards rather than curving downwards. But the weapon art is awesome. I might still use that weapon at some point, but like a different character. I mean, I'm using them a little bit on this character because they're fun and they work pretty well. You're still just going to be like, go to where I told you to go. Yep. Ooh, you sell new things now? You didn't sell these before. Do you start selling more and more things as I do the... Oh, that's kind of cool. So now I can have those weird spells they have. Glintstone Sorcerer of County Mere High Priest, one of the finger sorceries said to have been discovered in a hallowed ruin. Flings a magic nail that crumbles during flight, charging increases potency. County Mere boasts that this is a mere child's play, an echo of a greater truth. Flings multiple magic nails that crumble during flight, charging increases potency. That's kind of cool. Look forward to trying those on my intelligence character.
May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
This room reminds me of like the dancer fights in Souls 3. Which I'm not sure if I have a good reason for. Are there things hanging from the ceiling in the dancer fight? I don't know. Maybe it's just that it's dark in here. I think that's it. The dancer fight is like really dark until it's set on fire. That's probably what causes it. A really dark lit room. Which is also happens to be some kind of cathedral looking building. Let's see, 3 worship passage. Because that takes me here. There's no other place to go. You thought of your own bosses in like Victorian style, so like custom boss ideas? Sure, I want to hear it. Didn't I have like a really stupid idea for a boss I wanted in the DLC? I don't remember what it was. Oh, now I thought of a new boss. Okay, I'll wait until I hear your idea, though, because your idea is probably way more thought out. But I had a silly thought. I'm just very, I haven't done this. I don't think this is going to do anything. I just really want to try jumping down here. I haven't tried it, so it's just, why not? Why not jump off a cliff? Nothing's too crazy at this point. Because right now I'm underneath exactly where I want to be. In a sense. But I'm so far beneath it that getting up from here is probably unlikely. Probably. I don't feel like they would have hid something here. They tend not to hide things in boss rooms, with the exception of Dark Souls 2 in the Ruined Sentinels boss fights. I'm still like underneath where I want to be. I haven't like walked so far that I'm outside of it. What's that I see up there? Is that a part of the wall? If only I could stretch my neck more upwards to actually see things. Tree Worship Sanctum, Shadow Keep, Back Gate, and then there's like that weird message. What did that say again? Something about some kind of shaman. I should reread the hints. What I feel like I should do is I feel like I should read this hint and then just go somewhere completely different and see if I eventually stumble upon something that makes this make sense. Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. What bothers me is that it points like in this direction, rather than pointing this way. Because I already tried, like, there's a have mercy emote. I tried this before. And I tried to do that towards the statue. That didn't do anything. Not to mention the statue isn't a spirited away shaman, is it? That's just a statue of a headless Marika, I think is what it is. So there's no reason why this should do anything. And if I go in here, once again, we're like in a boss fight. It's also interesting how like this summoning pool is like between this direction and this direction. Alright, so your idea is like a duo boss who are dancing waltz. One are a woman completely covered in white dress and cloth and half moon mask, and a gentleman in a completely black suit and a half moon mask who is dark at the other side as the woman has, and the boss is called the Twin Moon Dancers. That kind of makes me think of there's like a twin dancing boss in Genshin, which is kind of neat. And it would be cool to see, like, because I feel like, okay, if you do like a twin dancer boss fight, I feel like you would have them have some kind of like move where they move together, right? In like unison in some way, as if they're dancing. They're not just like doing their own attacks at random times, that they're in some kind of unison. I feel like at least they should be. And that is something I would love to see for a 1v2 boss fights, where there's two bosses. Because most bosses, if not every single boss where you fight two bosses, they kind of just do their own thing. And I feel like if you want to make a good boss fight with two bosses, they should be working together somehow in a deliberate way. And doing that as like a dancer boss fight would be quite cool. That would like fit thematically for a boss that way. It would make sense for them to act together in some kind of way. Because you could, for example, have like a move where, like, you know, one of them holds the other and then spins them, and that becomes like a spinning attack where they spin after you. They attack together and attack together in like a dancing move, and you need to dodge also attacks like in a rhythm. That sounds like a really good idea for like a double boss fights. So I feel like that's what double boss fights should be, and they never do it. They never do it. I complained so much about that. Was it last... When did I last fight like a 1v2 boss fight? No, was it when I fought the 5 guys? The 5 random dudes up here? I went on like a tangent complaining about like every double boss in every FromSoft game. I like went through the entire list of what I could think of off the top of my head of like double bosses in Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring. And sadly, I haven't played Demon Souls, nor Bloodborne, or Sekiro, so I don't know about those, but... Alright, this might get me killed, but I want to try something stupid. It doesn't go so high I can climb on top of anything? No. Well, was worth a shot. What if I just had like a glider? Like in Breath of the Wild. But then people would be like, oh, how dare they copy Breath of the Wild? They each have their own HP bars, so phase 2 change in 2 variants depending on which one you beat first. If you defeat the half moon of light, it becomes the dancer of the dark moon, and so on. Ooh. Similar to Smogon Ornstein. That does that in Dark Souls 1. I can't tell if it looks like you can exit on the backside of this. That's a giant crater. That's quite interesting. There's a giant crater. We've got a bridge there. We see the finger arena. My render distance is so low that I can't see everything, but it's also fog in the way. I kind of want to see if I can find somewhere that might connect to this crater. Like maybe I can find somewhere from somewhere else that connects to the crater, and then I can like come up through the crater. The thing is, I already went back to this chasm here, and I looked around here. I didn't really find anything. And it wouldn't make sense for it to be something really, really far away. I could give this another look, though. Also, I hope my audio is okay, because the computer fan is making a nasty sound, which is weird, because I was testing Elden Ring earlier, and it was not making a weird sound then. Wasn't I trying to find like a way to get past this guy? I don't think I ever found a way inside of here. Oh, what the heck? That guy spooked me. I'm surprised at how warm it is today. I'm gonna check the temperature real quick. It is supposedly not that warm. I feel really warm, and my computer seems to agree. I'll have to take like a short break from the game at some point just to try to like fix the fans of the computer. The dancer light covers the whole arena in ice, doing frost with their attack, and start ice dancing, and the dark moon makes the whole arena dark besides you and him. Ooh. What would be sick if they have, like, for like a boss music, like the boss music has like a different, like, kind of vibe or a key, or depending on which one you do for the second phase. Depending on which one you beat first, it, like, changes the song in some way. Maybe the initial song could be, like, incorporating a lot of instruments, but each of them are, like, associated with one of the bosses. And then when you, like, beat one and it becomes the second phase, it cuts out some of the instruments, and then it goes, like, much harder on the type of instruments the other one was. There's probably some cool way to do that. It's hard for me to think of an exact specific, because I'm not good with music, at least not with making music, but I think there'd be really cool things you could do with the music there. Was that an item I missed? Probably just the furnace thing. Furnace visage. Yep. Furnace visage. Is this where I came from? There's nothing else in here, right? I had a really silly thought. I doubt this is gonna be something, but it would be really cool if it did, if I can just find a way back up here. Since I've already learned how to beat the furnace bosses, aren't really bosses, furnace enemies that have armored legs using fire pots. What if I can somehow reanimate this one with fire pots as well? It puts me at, like, roughly the correct heights. What if I try to, like, reignite him? Oh, become alive! Oh my god, I'm a genius! Whoop! Alright, do you have armored legs? I don't think you do. I'll fight you down here, though. Well, at least I can get inside of that place now. Oh, it's good to come back to places with a fresh mindset. I would not have thought of that last time I was here. Like, what better way to make a guy move than to make him come alive again? He can just move himself. Alright, one more time. Whoa. Okay, you should fall over now. Where is your face? Stab you in the face! I would like it if I could somehow manage to throw a fire pot into you. If I go inside and get up there, maybe I could. Not sure if I see a way up, and I'm worried that this guy will heal back to full if I go too far away or something. Wouldn't surprise me if that's how things work. If I can get on top of that bridge. Alright, don't reset just yet, buddy. Ooh, ow! What if I just do like a 6 snipe? 6 snipe! Not nearly high enough. Not that sick of a snipe, is it? I didn't have stamina. Sorry, Torrents. Took a lot of damage from my foolishness. Alright, stagger number 1. Stagger number 2. Third one always takes the longest. Dark Moon is longer combo attacks, while Full Moon is faster and do Frostbite, but only 1 to 3 attack combos. Ooh, see, that's the kind of thing that definitely should be a part of like how it changes the song for phase 2. If they have like different rhythms to their attacks, it would make sense to change the rhythm of the song for phase 2 to reflect that. Blood-sucking cracked tear. And furnace visage. Blood-sucking? If they're gonna try to make me hope there's lifesteal again and then just be mean to me and not have lifesteal. Enhances enhances attacks the cost of HP. Oh, it's Power Within. I love Power Within. Alright, my really silly idea for boss fights is mostly like a revamped version of the lion heads. But instead of like, since I mentioned that silly idea with like having the 3 costumes a player could wear and then pretend to be like each a part of the dragon, I want to have like a lion dancing boss fight that essentially is 3 components. You could have each of them be associated with like one of the weather effects that he has. So one is lightning, one is wind, one is like snow or ice. And then whenever you deplete the health bar of the boss, which is like quite a small health bar, they'll all like split up into 3, and you have the chance to like defeat them act for real before they like get back together and like fight over again. And whenever they reassemble, they might like reassemble in a different order, which means that like the attacks of like what happens when he uses its head attack is different because who is the head changes, like which element is the head changes. That was my silly, different version of that lion dancing boss fights. The initial idea started actually with me just thinking, what if I made a boss fight that's literally just 3 guys in a trench coat? But I was like, wait, why does it have to be 3 guys in a trench coat? Why could it not just be 3 lions in a trench coat? Have all chests in this game had chains? I mean, this chain is, like, this should be safe, because that's not a mimic, but I've never noticed that they do have Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. This looks more like a Dark Souls chest. This doesn't look like a friggin' Elden Ring chest. What's up with that? Giant golden arc. Okay. Giant golden arc. Swing of the arm releases a giant golden arc, charging enhances potency. These arc resembles the barb, a known symbol of coercive questioning. That's such a Dark Souls chest. I don't think I've noticed chests looking this much like Dark Souls chest before, but it could just be me noticing that one more than usual. What is this? Are you something special? Examine altar. Raise this. Oh, sure. Sword of Darkness. Is it no longer a faith weapon? I would love that if it's no longer a faith weapon. It's still a faith weapon! Dang it! I don't want it to be a faith weapon. Raise the Sword Aloft and cleave surrounding with darkness, deals holy damage and temporarily reduces holy damage negation. Okay, that's kind of neat though. And also, it would be kind of neat to do like a New Game Plus where you have like 2 of these and you have one of light, one of dark. Would be sick. Sword of Darkness pulled from its stone scabbard at an altar. From the quick of the roots, wandering coils of darkness coalesce and release their eddies and vortices, giving the form to the Dark Blade. Okay, can we buff our faith just to try this again? Did I have to like... I think I had to use a great rune to get enough faith, because I don't have that much faith. So if I do Marikasaur Seal, and I do 2 fingers, and we have 19. It's like how much do I need? Is it 20 something? 24. I need 5 more. I don't think there's a helmet that gives 5 faith. There's one that gives 2. That one gives 2. 1. Yeah, Gold Mask gives... No, Gold Mask doesn't give... Why does Gold Mask give none? Does it buff anything? Oh, it buffs Golden Order and Contain. That makes sense. Alright. It's forgiven. Yeah, Gold Mask definitely feels like we should buff it. 2 from Imped. Yeah, it seems to only be 2. The strongest ones just seem to give 2. Alright, alternative thoughts. So what is this? Is this what? Is that just a... Yep, that's just a tumbleweed. Instead of using a great rune, since I'm only gonna do temporarily, I could just use like a bubble tier. It would make sense if there's a stronger one in the DLC, simply because the what's it called? This one, Silver Tier Mask. This buffs Arcane by a crazy amount. It's 8 levels. And that used to make sense because there was no Arcane Talisman. But now they've added Outer God early. So since there's really strong ways to buff Arcane now, it wouldn't surprise me if they added more ways to buff Faith and Intelligence as well. I can climb this. I can climb this. I believe. Huh, 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 huh. Come on, I want to get up there. My character had a cold a minute ago? Oh, no. Hardcore parkour! Watch there be nothing up here because you're not supposed to get up here. Okay, what if I do this? Whoop! Very scary. Can I step on this cloth? Oh, it's slippery! I'm dead! I'm gonna try climbing another tower too, though. I want to do that. Okay, the fans are making a little bit less noise now. Just a little bit. Hopefully it gets better. Need me back a little closer to that computer. Is it on max speed? I think it is. Pour myself a little bit more soda. I wonder if there's more places where there's been furnace visage enemies that I maybe could have awoken by throwing fire at them. Because I've never really noticed it. God, I gotta get all the way up there without dying to get my runes back. Am I allowed to put the clip in the chat? Let's see. Let me see if I have anything preventing it. Let's see. Can I, like... Do I have... I don't think I have, like, a permit command. You can try putting it, and if it doesn't work, I'll go see if I can disable, like, link protection, if it prevents it. Alright, it works. Cool. What's this? And this. What's it called? This one, Silver Tier Mask. This buffs arcade. I gotta hide myself, actually, because you won't see it. You won't see it if I am on top. Hold on. In by a crazy amount. It's 8 levels. And that used to make sense, because there was no arcane. Oh, actually, you do see it. That's funny. Because there was no arcane talisman. So now they've added Out of God here. That's funny. So since there's really strong, it's like strong ways to buff arcane now. Have you ever had those? It's like almost like a carousel horse, but it's like stationed on the ground, and you put like a quarter into it. That's what it looks like. It looks like one of those like quarter. Put a quarter on the pony carousel, and it like moves. As if they added more ways to buff faith and. I love that. Thank you for noticing that. That is amazing. Yeah, it's visible through the background. Yeah. I wouldn't even have noticed. The only thing I notice through the screen sometimes is when I'm like opening the menu and I know there might be enemies in the area, and I'm always like looking at the side to see if like some enemy is creeping up on me. But I felt pretty safe in this area, so I wasn't even trying to look through the UI. Because I've had moments where I'm like in the UI and I'm just like standing somewhere like this, and I'm like, oh, get away from me. Just get... Stop following me. I start running around while I'm in the UI. But no, looking at myself shaking and vibrating violently, nah, that's a skill I haven't acquired yet. Gonna have to practice that one. This cloth better not stop me. It does stop me. Okay, maybe I can get around it by like being cheeky. Maybe I could, but that cloth is also going to be a problem, isn't it? So I'm thinking if I go here and then I go on top of this real quick and I jump back onto the tower. But now it's this cloth, and this is a bigger issue. Oh! Yep. Much bigger issue. Because that was the cloth I slid off last time and it killed me. Oh! Oh, that's where my runes is. I forgot about my runes. My 500,000 runes is sitting up there by itself, and I no longer have, my flask ticking. Let's just quickly put on a good little... I mean, I don't need the runes. I don't mind losing 500,000 runes, but I guess if I were gonna lose 500,000 runes or 1 twig, it's better to lose 1 twig, isn't it? Then again, I can get more runes, but I can't get more twigs. As far as I know. I'm struggling with getting back up here. Let's jump from here, that's fine. I don't know why I jumped off. Ooh. Yeah, the farm that gives you over 1 million in like 10 minutes or so, damn. My chill farming is I just go through the enemies in the Erdtree, but I think that would be only like 200 to 400k in 10 minutes, depending on how fast you are. Not entirely certain, because one trip through gives you 100k. So the question is, how fast is that trip? Probably doesn't take too long. It's very chill at least, because every enemy dies in one hit, so... Except the Clean Rot Knights, but... Nah, that's fine. They're not that bad. They stagger from jumping attacks, so... They don't really do anything bad. Okay, I should unequip my twig now, but I might fall to my death here. Yeah, even without being on the horse, I can't fit through... my dream of climbing to the top of this tower might just be a dream. Unless I can climb this cloth. Climb this cloth. Maybe with horse powers. I just find the perfect line of pixels. Nope. Not even close. Alright, I'm gonna give up on my dreams. Would be a cool place to stand while you get invaded. See if they manage to find you up there. I bet you some guy would just shoot you down with some kind of like explosive thing or something. But I like playing hide and seek. That's like one of the fun things I'm okay with doing in PvP. Which is probably mean to the invaders, but you know what? You're allowed to be mean to invaders. They're invading you, you know? Playing hide and seek is something I enjoy doing. That's why I really liked the Grave Lord Covenant in Dark Souls 1, because that was basically the hide and seek covenants. There's no reason to go any further down. You once played hide and seek in deeper depths and you were a tree. It's like prop hunts, but in Elden Ring. It would be amazing if there was like a spell you could cast. Invader walked past you 3 times. It is always so spooky when you see them move past and you're like... Because you feel like they know. Even if they don't know, it feels like they know. And they're just like playing coy. But okay, imagine if there was some kind of spell you could use. That like, if you're near an object that can be like destroyed or rolled through, you cast this spell and it makes that object highly explosive. So if anyone rolls through it or whacks it, it explodes for a ton of damage. And you just walk around throwing that spells on random things, and then you hide yourself somewhere as an object. And then it becomes exactly like prop hunt. So you whack too many things that isn't you, they might just die to the friggin' explosive prop. Kind of reminds me of a spell that was in, is it Souls 3 that has that? Or is it Souls 2? Probably Souls 2, because Souls 2 has a lot of whack things, but I don't quite remember. I think it makes, corpses explosive. It turns corpses into explosive traps. But I wouldn't quite do the thing I needed to do, because I needed to be a way to make props be explosive, like trees and wooden boxes and different things. That's a building I was just over by. Also, the hunter came like 3 times and always fought him one time. You were actually where the invader hit me by accident. The worst is if like the hunter runs over to you because they want you to help them, and it's like, no, you're ruining it. You're ruining it. This, I'm having a moment here. I don't think most hunters do that though. Hunters tend to be very chill. I mean, I haven't really experienced them in Elden Ring because I haven't played online. But I assume it's similar to the Blue Sentinels or Dark Moon Blades. Might have been up here. I probably have. I'm kind of just running around blindly now, seeing if I can figure out something that gives me an answer to what the frick a something shaman is. Oh yeah, I've definitely been here. Oh, computer fan sounds louder again. Oh, angry boar! Angry boar! Chasing my horse! Ow. Damn, that's all you had to drop? Alright, here's what I'm gonna try doing. I'm gonna open the map. I'm gonna take some screen caps. Thank you, Steam. That took a while. I'm gonna take some zoomed in screen caps. I don't think there's much to take a screen cap down here, but and then we're gonna close the game for a moment, just to let the computer cool down a bit. And while it's doing that, I'm gonna open these screen caps and I'm gonna try to like figure out places that I should explore. So if I go Steam, screen caps, click on them, open on disk. And then we bring up the screen caps. And I specifically want them in paint. Can I add paint as a window capture? Yep, that's paint. That's what paint looks like. I'm gonna watch paint dry. Let's put that back there. Beautiful, beautiful paints. We hit to screen. Why does that still look weird? Why does the top look weird? That's not what paint looks like on my screen. This top bar on my screen is white. For some reason on this stream it looks like it's black. I don't know why. Not that it matters. Alright, and we just pull this map in here. Bada bim, bada boom. Now, is it going to be hard to look at things from the zoomed out map? A little bit. I sound weird too. Oh, great. Is that because my fan is too loud? Audio isn't clear. Let me go check. Let me open my own stream real quick. Might be because of the friggin' if I move the microphone a little bit. Let's see. What does it sound like right now? You tell me, YouTube. What does it sound like right now? You tell me, YouTube. Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. What does it sound like right now? You tell me, YouTube. Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. Sounds normal. Maybe it wasn't normal a second ago. That's it. Fuck everything up if I pull in another one? Nope. I should check on both platforms. Maybe it's different on Twitch. I'll check on both platforms. I should check on both platforms. Maybe it's different on Twitch. Oh, it is different on Twitch. On platforms. Why is it like that? Hold on. Refresh. Alright, trying again. Let's see. Refresh. Alright, trying again. Let's see. Refresh. I think it's okay now. I'm not sure. Let's see. Refresh. I think it's okay now. I'm not sure. Let's pull up like a recording program, see how it sounds on that one. We get the raw inputs. It's the same? Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. How is the audio doing today? This is probably going to be worse because this doesn't have audio filtering. Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. How is the audio doing today? Crystal sound in the background. That's probably the fan that's going crazy. In which case, hopefully, it's going to quiet down. We give it a moment. Yeah, I went through the microphone settings and filters. I tried turning it off and on, but I don't think that does anything. I just like go really far away from the background noise in question just to see if that works. If I just bring my microphone all the way over here and I just do a little recording again. This is testing 1, 2, 3. This is testing 1, 2, 3. Because now there's not much background noise. According to my Audacity, it's quite a quiet line. So do you still hear it now? Like even now when I'm over here with the microphone? According to my Audacity, it's quite a quiet line. So do you still hear it now? Like even now when I'm over here with the microphone? Still frizzling. Alright, let me listen to the Twitch end of things. So Twitch, how do you sound? Alright, let me listen to the Twitch end of things. So Twitch, sounds fine on Twitch to me. Sounds fine on Twitch to me. Sounds fine on Twitch to me. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Let's see. I can find. I think it's only the live version for you, but my thing when I hear it also sounds clear for you. Oh, that's really weird. Just trying to see if there's like any obvious places that I feel like there might be more of those. Can't be streamed without scuff. Yeah, it's always got to be scuff. Can only minimize the scuff. You can never be rid of the scuff. You can try to hide the scuff, but the scuff will always be there in some form. If you think you're free of the scuff, it's only because you haven't noticed the scuff yet. So I think this symbol right here, this I think is one of the friggin' forges, the Smith script forges. I want to find more of those. I'm not sure if there are more. I might have found them all. But if that's one of them, it's like an obvious tell for where there would be more. Because I don't remember what's here. Looks like it's just one of those kind of cities, kind of like this one. This one is more of a ruin, though. I'm not sure if there's something in here. And if I have been in here, this is just like a dead end. I remember I've been here, because here was an entrance to a tomb, and then there was like a bear over here. How did it draw a bear? It's fucking... It's angry. There we go. That's a bear. That looks like a bear, alright. Let's see... Yeah, I'd like to find the way to the area myself, because once I know how to get there, I can never unknow it, if that makes sense. Because if I like just Google it, you know, I'm immediately going to find the answer, but then I don't get to have the journey of searching, and I kind of enjoy that journey, even if it takes a bit long sometimes. There are a lot of fingers over here. Nah, I don't think I want a riddle. I already have a riddle that I'm trying to solve. I'm trying to solve what the heck the friggin' shaman thing is. And the nice thing is, like, the less I know, the more random my search is going to be, and sometimes that means I find other things that are not related, but I just end up finding things. Like, if I had a more... Like, if I had a better idea of how to actually get there, I probably wouldn't have found this guy that I could, like, reanimate with the fire pots, because I wouldn't have gone back here, maybe, and tried that. So, I end up finding, like, other things, because I don't really know where to look. Just kinda neat, in my opinion. Although I understand it can be, like, a bit tedious to watch me run around like a headless chicken, especially if you know where I'm supposed to go. But just try to point and laugh inside your head. Try to point and laugh and be like, look at this silly streamer, doesn't even know where to go. I believe I already tried to set this on fire. I'm not sure if I tried specifically with a furnace pot. So I might have to try that again. Alright, let's see if I can open the game without everything getting cooked. Fans are almost completely silent. So let us open the game. And I will disable the window capture because I don't think you're supposed to run window capture and game capture at the same time. There's two captures you're not supposed to use at the same time. I'm not sure. I don't remember which ones, but I always try not to mix the captures because there's game capture, window capture, and screen capture. And I know that two of them are kind of like, if you use them both, they kind of mess each other up. And it causes weird, spooky things you don't want to happen. Which is no bueno. Don't like that. Also, I really like the new Bandai Namco logo. It's very simple, but it doesn't flashbang me. Controller, do you work? Does it work now? Now it works. So window capture with game capture? Yeah, that's why I removed the window capture. Be on the safe side. Bit weird if what am I call it? The captures affected my microphone audio though. Because I feel like those should be completely separate. Because I'm not capturing microphone audio through screen or window capture. Alright, where the heck am I and what am I trying to do? I want to check this place real quick. And I was supposed to use the darkness blade, and I haven't tried using it yet. Yeah, I'll run some extra tests on the microphone after stream, because I've had a version of this microphone before. I had an issue towards the end of its, like, lifespan, so to speak. And I am worried that the same thing is going to happen to this microphone. So I'll see if it's a similar issue to the one I've had with this model of microphone before. Let's see, where am I? So I wanted to check out like this area. Hi, Krabby! I don't even remember how I get there. On map. I'm up here then. Oh, right, it's this place. I believe I run around a lot here. But I might have still missed things. I don't think there was a furnace guy. I'm gonna start calling them furnace giants. What is this? Oh yeah. I remember finding just like a... I think I found a crack in the wall from the inside you can go through, but I just jumped over the wall somewhere. That's what I remember doing. So I'm very good at finding the wrong way to solve things, but it is a solution nonetheless. It's like when I was in middle school and they were teaching us how to calculate percentages. And then I was like, wouldn't it be faster to do this? And they're like, yeah, but that's too advanced for you guys. We're not going to teach you that yet. And I'm like, you fuck you, I'm just going to do it this way then. This way's better. Okay, I've clearly been here, okay. Because when they initially taught us percentage calculation in, I think it was middle school. I mean, I'd been doing percentage calculation for a long time because it's so useful in games, but they were like, oh, you gotta take the thing that you want the percentage of, and you gotta divide it by 100, and then you gotta multiply it by, the, like, for example, 60 if you want 60%. And I'm like, why not just multiply it by 0.6? And you're like, done. And they're like, no, that's too complicated for you guys. I'm like, excuse me? You don't get to decide what's too complicated for me. Because I never liked having too many steps in math, so if I could cut out steps because they were unnecessary, I would. Like, most of the time I would like to just do all the calculations in my head, then they were like, no, you gotta show how you did it, and I'm like, I just did it in my head, didn't really, like, need to write anything down. But I guess I gotta show it for you teachers, because you don't understand that. Now I'm just being mean. Right, I remember this place. Okay, okay. There's the thing I forgot to do. I forgot to friggin... I forgot to swap my physic flask to have... I think I have one that boosts faith. At least I think there is one in the game that boosts faith. And that's probably 5 levels. I can probably use that to buff my faith so I can try using the sword. Let's see. Where is it? Is it flasks? Nope. What am I looking for? Mixed physic. I'm just gonna put my twiggy tier here because I love my twiggy tier. Oil soaked tier. Faith. Does that do the trick if I drink that? Alright, what does the weapon art do? Oh, that's really cool though, I like that. It's still holy damage, isn't it? Yep. Have mercy. No, no more mercy. Become darkness. I'm not sure how good that is, but it's really cool, I like it. I wonder if I go back to where I made it like a light sword, if I can make it back to a light sword again. Probably. What am I looking for? Physic. I also want to try the new tier I got. Did I get 1 or 2 tiers? I got blood sucking. Did I get something else? Crimson, opaline, blah 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 blah. Crimson spell crystal. Blah, blah, blah. I think I only got 1. I do want to try playing more around with the deflecting hard tier, because I haven't really seen how that works yet. But I want to try the blood sucking one as well. Like, how blood sucking are we talking, and how good is it? Let's see, if I look at my... Oh, the attack! values in the DLC is crazy. Like, I can't even relate to these numbers anymore. 1200? Excuse you? Alright, drink the thing. See if it visibly goes up. Alright, so by 200, so a bit more than, like, maybe like 15%. I don't think that's nearly as insane as Power Within. I think Power Within was a 30% boost in Dark Souls 1. And even when they reintroduced Power Within later on, they never made it that insane. I'm curious how long it's going to last and how much damage it's going to do. Problem now is that I have a Twiggy flask that might kill me with damage over time effects. Also, I don't want to wear this one anymore. What was I using before? Maybe just defense and jump attacks or something. We'll try a furnace spot on this in case I didn't try. I remember trying to like set it on fire before, but I didn't specifically use a furnace spot because I hadn't learned the method of like setting furnaces on fire. But there's no kindling in here anyway, so like I feel like this wouldn't work. Nope. Should try from the outside where there actually is some kindling. Nope. Blessed bone shard. Do I have enough materials to make more of those furnace pots? They're the ones I use the visages, which is a bit spooky because I don't know how to get more of those. But the potion is still going, actually. I wonder if it would be worth combining that with like health regen, just to like see if we can offset the effects. Kinda have my doubts, but I don't know. Could maybe do it. Could also check around in this area if I missed anything else other than the... Well, I didn't even miss it. But if there was anything else other than the Albinoric that I fought, which gave me the leg armor of the Boar Man. So do I have any remembrances that I haven't checked yet? No, I checked the sunflower one. On the computer, so I'm here too, keeping it clean. Hey, welcome Fox, how's it going? It's good to see your face. I also apparently had some audio issues earlier, so if you hear anything wrong with the audio, do feel free to let me know. Because I don't know if it was on my end, or if it was on Twitch's end, or what the deal was. And the more perspectives I have, the better. It wouldn't surprise me if it was because of my fan overheating again, but... It's supposed to be some kind of fristle sound in the background. I already hear the fan heating up a bit. I feel like it shouldn't be heating up today, so it's kind of frustrating to me that it is. Especially considering I was, in fact, playing Elden Ring on like a random character earlier today, off stream, and I had no issues then. I mean, it could be that I'm playing Elden Ring with all the stream applications at the same time that causes it to heat up. Could also just be that the DLC is more intensive. Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. Yeah, the fan is becoming noisy quite quick. It's a bit upsetting. Maybe I should keep the stream short today. I always kind of plan to do that anyways, but I also do want to play the game and I do want to stream, so it feels a bit bad. The thing is, since I'm playing with like a controller, if I just had somewhere to put the microphone, I could actually sit really far away from the computer. If I just had a good way to do it. That would at least ensure that the fan shouldn't be so close to the microphone that it shouldn't make any significant noise. I used to have a microphone like this on like a microphone stand, but I've opted not to put this one on the same stand because the previous microphone broke because, I don't know, something about its insides caused the wires to, I think, come loose a little bit or something, and it started cross-wiring, and like the microphone sound was leaking into the audio and vice versa. It was weird. Try to open it up to see if I could do anything about it, but there wasn't anything I could do. Some of these are really weird. I'm not sure if I'm destroying things in the hopes that it's going to do something, or if I'm just destroying things because I want to destroy things. I think it's the latter, to be honest. What's the deal with this castle? Oh, this is the one. I thought that was the other one. I thought it was over here. Oh, no, I guess not. Wait, is there nothing on the backside of this? This is straight up where I fought Rolana. Okay. I thought it was more towards the center. Lobster. I've probably already fought the lobster, right? Alright, come back here. Do your old jump attack. That's the best attack you have. For me, that is. I'm slowly learning to fight these guys. Alright, if you do that. Probably comes back, yep. One day I will no longer be afraid of lobsters, but it's not this day. Actually, considering there's items here, I probably haven't fought these lobsters. I remember fighting some random lobsters somewhere, though. And that comes back. What? Whack you on the snout. That's the best attack. I just didn't expect it right now. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to throw one of these. That's such a waste. I'm sad now. Unequip it. What's this flower? Oh, I got dismounted. Why? There's something here that could cause me to get dismounted, or is it just because I'm too close to the castle or something silly? Or did I get invaded? Oh, I did not get invaded because I can get back on the horse. But I've definitely been here. Because the forges look like caves on the map. I guess it makes sense. They're kind of caves. In a sense. How deep does that go, and how deep have I been down here? I mean, all the way over here I've been, but have I been like just in this? Maybe? I feel like if I got there from this side. I probably went down here and around here. Most likely. It doesn't help me find anything new, though. Yeah, there's even like a Mikella mark over there. I feel like there's probably a ton of things I haven't found. I just don't know where to go to find them, because I feel like when I look at the map, everything looks like a place I've been. Which is probably not the case. It just kind of feels that way. Because this is that castle with the, yep, behind the Fort Reprimand place. Where I fought some random guy with twin blades. And then afterwards we fought the ghost dragon. That had way too much health. Did we beat that ghost dragon? I feel like we did. That was right here, right? Yep. Oh, there's a wind funnel here. Did I ever use this? Probably. This goes to Bonnie Jail. And I've been here, according to my map. So I will trust the fact that I've been here. Assuming this is up here and not somewhere else. Which I believe it's up here. That's probably the bridge over by Bonnie Village. Yep. Wait, then Bonnie Jail would be below that cliffside, but the Kella Cross is probably on top of it. Probably. What is this guy? Oh, it's one of those dancing guys. That fan is loud. It's a good thing I'm not planning on fighting any fancy bosses today, because that would make me annoyed again. Listening to that fan noise while I'm trying to fight some kind of spooky, annoying boss. It would be worse if it was like a basilisk, you know, or 5 basilisks, or maybe 5 dudes with 5 basilisks. I've been through there before. What are these red glowing... Oh, there's just these guys underground. I know we got a random guy with a shield and hammer running around. Don't really care about him. Alright, could we teleport to Bonnie Village? Just reset all the enemies. Bonnie Village. Did I miss anything in Bonnie Village? Good old Bonnie Village. Village of the Bonnies. Whatever that is. Is that what the guy who tries to kill me is called? Oh, they're just called Greater Potentates, aren't they? Something Potentates. Mr. Potman. Bring me a dream. Can't just roll 50 times. That's not a combat strategy. Every Dark Souls player would like to disagree with me there. That absolutely is a combat strategy to roll 50 times. Oh, I missed an item up here. Glad I came back for that one. Good old broken rune. Like, I almost feel like I need to play through the entire DLC over again just to, like, play through it with the words in the back of my mind, something spirited away shaman. Just to see if there's something that, like, I've already seen that fits that description that I just don't remember. Probably not, but maybe. That's a weird looking tree. Have I been by you? Do you have anything for me? Do you have like ashes or something? Have an emote? Oh, mother! You want a hug? Would you like a hug? Haven't I seen more of these freaky trees? Maybe I should do these emotes. This emote by all of these freaky trees. I don't know where I've seen these freaky trees though. Do they show up on the map in any form? I don't think they do. Oh god. Well, if I see a freaky tree, I will try to sit down in front of the freaky tree and be like, "Oh, mother! I tellest thou a tale of grim endeavors upon the lands of the in-betweens." What is this? It's like a snake statue? Looks very snake-like, or a dragon. No, that's a snake, or a snaggin. Could be a snaggin. Like a snake dragon. But what does it mean? Oh, I've been here. Oh, mother! Would you like a hug? One of those like really awkward ones? That last a little bit too long and nobody really knows if they should let go or not? No? Okay. There's no such thing as a too long hug, right? I once had a really long hug simply by going, how long do you think we can hug for? And then we just hugged for a really long time. You could use one? I would give you a hug, Foxed. I can give you virtual hugs, though. At the moment, I would say I am very much hug deprived. Because most of the people physically present in my life are not huggers. They don't really like hugs. I feel like I'm the only person who actually likes hugs. Although right now I don't feel like hugging anyone simply because it's so warm I'm clammy. I don't wanna subject anyone to that. But when it's e-hugs, it's fine, right? Virtual hugs, they're not clammy no matter what. They're always just, you know, the perfect temperature, not too warm, not too cold. They don't last too long or too little. They're just the perfect amounts. Alright, let me see if I can find one of those weird trees over by like the beginning of the game. Because I feel like I spotted some of those weird looking trees relatively early. But it wouldn't surprise me if I'm horribly, horribly wrong. Just like a weird tree. That tree is kind of weird. I think it's bigger though. A tree definitely looks a bit bigger. We can give it a whirl. Oh, hi. Oh, I forgot that this was literally one of the first enemies I fought. You have glowy eyes, so I will beat you up. You think the tree will hug me if I do the thing? Maybe it'll extend like a rope down. That will give my neck a hug. Okay, sit this way. I go. Oh, mother! I just sit here. My question is, how long do we sit here? Do we just sit here 10 seconds, 30, 60, 2 hours? That was quite a leap, wasn't it? 60 seconds to 2 hours. Because in Souls 1, there's a thing where you have to sit for like 30 seconds, I feel like, and do nothing. Don't touch the controller, but... Actually, I think you can move the camera, it's fine. Doesn't look like the tree is doing anything anyways. Not to mention, this tree is a lot bigger, so maybe it needs a bigger person to do the emotes. See if we can find a tree that's a bit more me-sized. Church of Consolation. Is that just a dead end? Or was it a dead end for a specific reason? Maybe it's less of a dead end now. Also, why is the world glowing over there? Was it always glowing? I feel like that's nothing special. I feel like I've seen it before, but it's still kind of like... This is a bright glow you got going here. Yoink. Yep, I found one of these before. In a place similar to that. Actually, this ledge down here, it's like a intermediary ledge. Maybe it's hiding something. Yeah, we've got burning dogs. Don't trust the burning dogs. They only tell lies. You want to hug? Actually looks like I'm hugging him. That's kind of cute. Oh, you don't have to fight everyone in this game. You can make friends as well. Are there descriptions for emotes? Also, have I always had like that symbol on the top there that looks like a statue? And if so, what does that symbol mean? Because I've got stamina regen, I've got bonus health, bonus physical resistance, and jump attack bonus, bonus stamina, bonus carry capacity, and then I don't know what that last one is. Maybe that's just like the DLC bonus for being in the DLC and getting a bunch of extra damage or something. Is my YouTube chat working? I mean, I see it. I can try refreshing it. It looks the same. I can go boop. I went booping it. Is there always like a very, very, very bright torch guy here? Can I have his very, very bright torch? That was an extremely... I remember going in here. I type boop, I have the chat open, but I haven't seen anyone type in it, so if someone has tried to type in it and it doesn't work, then I guess there's something wrong with it. But I've refreshed it, I can see myself type in it, it doesn't say there's anything wrong with it. So if there is something wrong with it, then I wouldn't know. My message did not appear. Okay, that is kind of weird. All right, let me, I think I know what it might be. I think I know what it might be. I'm gonna be very upset if this is the case. I'm about to be angry. Yep, I know what the issue is. It's that my streaming tool decided to make a different stream than the one I set up. It's fine. We'll fix it. We will fix it. That means I have to update the session number because it copied the session number from the previous stream. It means it changed my description without my consent. It means it doesn't have a game associated with the stream. We're gonna fix that as well. Elden Ring. Erdtree, yep. It still has my... No, it doesn't have any tags. We're not gonna worry about the tags. We're just gonna fix the thumbnail because I need my thumbnails. I put effort into those. Boom. They might be generic and boring to look at and they don't have enough clickbait in them, but they're my thumbnails and I appreciate them. Alright, and then I gotta pull up the actual page again. Hopefully I'm not dead in game. I hear the rain. Alright, let's see. Chat. Pop out. Resize this thing. Boop. There we go. Hello, everyone. I am so sorry. I have been unintentionally ignoring all of you guys. I didn't think there was anyone there. I got scammed by my streaming application. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, thank you, Fox, for mentioning that. Otherwise, I would probably go all stream and not realize. The thing is, this has happened before, but I usually catch it, and I did not catch it this time. That's my bad. I gotta find one of those weird trees. There has to be a weird tree that I can sit down by. I mean, I want to try the emote at the friggin' statue over here as well, even though I feel like there's no connection between... What was the name of the emote? Oh Mother? Like, I don't see a connection between Oh Mother and this message. I mean, you could argue that this is a statue of Marika, and I guess Marika is everyone's mom. Question mark. Marika, are you everyone's mom? Oh, Mother. Oh, okay. It does work. I was about to go like, open for me your sweet embrace. Oh, there we go. That opens the door. Where did I even find that? I found it. How did I... The odds of me finding that emote, I feel like, was less than 1%, and somehow I found the emote. And that spooks me, because I could have missed that emote. Because that emote was in such a random place. Alright, we get to go to a new place. Alright, if there's something wrong with my audio now, do please let me know, because I don't want to start exploring a new place if my audio quality sucks. That would be awful. This place is beautiful, though. This place is so pretty. What the heck? There's so many flowers. No problem with audio? Alright. Good, good, good. This place is dedicated to that one girl that was playing Elden Ring, just running around picking flowers. Actually, that might not be true, because you can't pick these flowers, but you should be able to pick these flowers. Audio great? Alright, excellent. That's what I like to hear. Because I don't know how to fix it if there's something wrong with it. So I'll be brutally honest. And the fan is slightly more quiet now, actually, so maybe it'll stay slightly more quiet. That would be great. I would love that. That would be fantastic. I kind of don't want to ride on my horse. I kind of just want to enjoy it. I mean, there's animals here. There's bears and goats and other evil things. And I don't like those. So many goats. Why are there so many goats? They just keep coming. That would actually be a hilarious idea for an area in a game. It's just infinite goats. They just keep spawning. But like they're always spawning far away so you can't see where they're coming from and they just keep coming. I'm gonna kill the bear too. I don't want the bear around here. Actually, the bear is kind enough to leave me alone. You know what? I'll respect that. So the place I want to go is the finger place. But I also want to try to jump on top of this tower. I feel like if I go to the finger place, I'm either going to have to fight a boss at that finger place or the one underneath the temple, which might be the next one I can go to after this one. I feel like it's the one underneath the temple, because I seem to remember there being like a Stake of Marika there, which usually means boss fight. There's a bunch of red bears. Excuse me while I do sneaky around. You don't mind, do you? Oh, you seem to mind. You don't like me, do you? I don't like you either. Let's just engage in mutual not liking this. That doesn't mean we have to fight about it, though. I am taller than you. Haha! It didn't work. It didn't work. Like, I've heard that, like, you know, that rhyme about bears, you know, if it's brown, lay down. If it's a black bear, you fight back. If it's a white bear, good night. Then you're fucked, right? But what if it's a red bear? I guess you're dead? Red, you're dead, fuck. Are there red bears in real life? Is there something called a red bear? If red, you're dead. Yeah, makes sense. That checks out. So, if it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. If it's red, you're dead. Which is technically the same as the white one. It's just the white one sounds more poetic because it's just good night. Was that all that was over? There's no way that was all that was over. I'm gonna fight all the bears now. There must have been something more. Right? You can't just have a place with no great treasure. Maybe if I beat all the bears, the red bear god will descend from the heavens. I did have the thought, though, that when they get on the back legs, what if you do like an emote where you lay down and they just leave you alone if you do that? Would be hilarious. Sadly, I don't have an emote like that prepared. Or maybe if you have like a roar emote so you can roar back, maybe you can intimidate them. I'm probably reading too much into it, but that would be very cool. Is there nothing over here? There's gotta be something over here. Right. I'll look over the ledge. Maybe up here. There better not be a third bear boss fight. Oh, there is a bear. It's just a brown bear. If it's brown, lay down. Hold on. No, calm down. Oh, hi. No, do your thing again. Do that thing you did. Hold on, I gotta heal now. I gotta try this. I don't think this is ever gonna work, but I want to try it. Chill. Calm down. Okay, what if I kill one of you? Those are tanky. Alright, there we go. Now you can do the emote. You do the emote, and I do the emotes. I want to try this for the sake of science. Emote me, bear. Come on, emotes. Yeah. And then I do this. Well, I tried. Just know that you should have accepted my offer. Now, what the heck does Oh Mother have to do with shamans? Or is that a hint for something else? Maybe it's later in this area. I guess we should keep an eye out for spirited away shamans. Are bears shamans? Maybe they came from a world where bears are like the sentient race, and then they ended up here and they're like, oh no, nobody understands our language. They think we're just simple animals. We're actually wise shamans of our people. That's why they stand up, because they're like, hey, do you understand me? And then I just stand there looking at him like an idiot. And he's like, well, I guess there's no hope in the world. What if bears are the middle ground for shamans turning into dragons? We're back on the bears turning into dragons theory. If Fox gets to be right about one thing, why'd it be that one? Is that a... Oh, hello! Yeah, that's exactly what I thought that was. I was about to say that guy over there looks like a tree sentinel. This guy's a tree sentinel. Whee! Ow. Don't hit that hard, though. Why do you get a boss health bar? You know I fought you at the beginning of the game, right? And that one had a shield, which is a bit more scary than a torch. Like, unless you do something fancy with your torch, like the next second, then you're gonna be in trouble. Well, I try to tell you. Enemy felled. You fought the thing. What a lore exploration about the shaman thing? You can hold off on that. I will see if I figure it out eventually. We still have a lot of DLC to play. Can I, like, read about my emotes anywhere, though? Do they show up in, like, inventory somewhere? Like here, for example? Because that would be neat if I could read about the emotes and then maybe it would make sense. The thing is, I swear that I heard something about, like, spirited away something at some point throughout the DLC, and I just forgot about it. And that might not be the case. Oh, this guy has a shield. Oh no, he's tougher. This guy's built different. He's got a friggin' shield. That makes them worse. Alright, we're gonna try our weird, self-damaging thing. Alright, okay, until you hit phase 2, I'm gonna hug the side with the shield, assuming you have a phase 2. You might just start with the shield powers from the get-go. Okay, that's a phase 2. Yep. Okay, now you're angry mode. Let me just heal myself. You don't mind, right? Then I'll hug the side without a shield. Which means you have the ram side. That's why I usually like hugging the shield side. Because the weapon side has that annoying ram attack that he just rams you with the entire horse. Whereas on the shield side, he has like no good attacks until he goes half HP. But the thing that makes the shield side dangerous when you fight him at the beginning of the game is that I think with every single starting class, maybe except for the one I'm playing, the Vanguard, question mark? No, Vagabond. I think almost every single class gets one shot by one of the attacks he gets with the shield. If it hits dead on. Maybe even the Vagabond dies to it. Gestures don't have description, but have some lore relevance implied by where and how I get them, like inner order gesture you get in the church near Lanedale. That's why I wanted to try like using the emote by trees to see if like that would make some sense for the emote. But because I found the emote at a tree. There was a guy sitting at a tree. I mean, trees, Erdtrees, Marika, something, lore. Yeah. Holy shit! Oh, I got jump scared. Maybe I got killed by the spirited away shamans. Maybe I got spirited away by the shamans. Maybe I am the shaman. Well, good thing my fistic was active. That was horrifying. Well, I'm going there again. You telepathically killed me? That's just kind of rude. Maybe I'll telepathically ban you if you do that again. Alright, you better not do it again. If I see you do it again this time, I'll just have you know you've been warned. If you do it again... Yeah, that's what I thought. I forgot to heal myself from the flask, didn't I? Is that a regular glitch, by the way? I think I literally just forgot that I had this flask ticking. I forgot I have the friggin' physic ticking. And that kills me. I am not used to using that. It spooked me like crazy though. Because I wasn't looking at my screen when it happened. I was looking at chats. So I didn't even notice my health bar or anything in game. I just suddenly heard the death sound. I'm like, oh, that's scary. Yeah, I have the self-damage tier. I wanted to try it because I kind of like compare it to Power Within from Souls 1. I used to love using Power Within, but this one only seems to buff your damage by like 15%-ish. I believe Power Within in Souls 1 was 30, if it wasn't like as much as 50. It was a crazy amount. I loved using it. I kind of miss Power Within. I want it back. Because they brought it back in later games, but it was not nearly as good as it was in Souls 1. And was it broken in Souls 1? Yeah, probably. But it was also really fun. I liked using it. It was 50%? Oh. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that sounds so good. I miss my 50% Power Within. Hello, hands. We got our hands on right here. Oh, hello! There! Pearlescent scale. Is that just like a swarm of hands sitting on the side there? Just chilling? They're having a good time. Let's not bother them. That looks interesting. Normally I would like hug one side on the way down and then hug another side on the way up, but I kind of want to check what this crater is. If this is like a star fallen beast or... It's gonna be, isn't it? It's gonna be some star thing. If it's Ansel, that would be hilarious if just Ansel shows up. Is that his name? The giant one? Nah, it's a falling... I hate these. I'm so bad at fighting these. Yup. Astel? Probably. Oh, I love this attack. I love an attack where they just run back and forth and I don't get to engage with the boss. A really, really good attack. You are so tanky. Why does every attack put you so far away? Can you just stand still? I say that every time I fight this guy. Just stand still for 5 seconds. I would like to heal. Brother. Didn't you just do a gravity attack? Do we really have to do another one? Ow. I do not like this guy very much. I'm gonna slap you on the butt if you keep doing this. I'm gonna slap you on the butt. You're not gonna like it. You can take it up with HR, but I don't think they're gonna care what the giant falling star beast has to say. You're gonna walk in there, gonna be like, some random knight slapped me on the butt. They're gonna be like, well, you're a falling star beast. You probably deserved it, you annoying boss. Ow. Ow. At least you don't shoot lasers. Yet. 1, 2, 3. No, of course that hits. Of course that hits. You want to kick me now? Nope. It's so slow. All right, go home. Of course that still hits. Of course that still hits, you douchebag. Oh, ooh. What the heck is that? One of the glowstone sorcerers that manipulate gravitational forces fires gravitational projectile that pulls in enemies before finally exploding. Charges increases potency. Said to have originated in the lightless dark far beyond the home of the falling star beasts. That's a place I don't want to go. It's not on my list of like vacation locations. Imagine just going to a city and there's like 50 of those guys. And they're all just running back and forth. Aw. Not the place for me. Especially because if I was there and then I slap one of them, they would definitely go to HR, and the person at the HR would be another falling star beast, and then they would arrest me for falling star beast harassments. I'm not doing that. Whoop. Are they migrating? Are the hands migrating? It feels like I walked into migrating hands. If I was in the distance, hiding somewhere, I could have done another really stupid, like, really bad accented nature documentary. sure if maybe they're migrating. I'm not sure. Kind of feels like they're migrating. Also, the fan is louder again now. I think it got heated up by the boss fights. The boss fight was too heated. I'm not liking the fog here. I don't trust this fog. It's a bit foggy. That sounds like a pun for some reason, which it's not. That's how language works. That's just a normal sentence. I think it's because of how I said it. I also feel like there should be something behind this. Or like there was something behind this at some point. Oh, do we have more slug people? Slug power. Ow! Oh, stop it. Ugh. Oh, gross. Well, you are a bit more advanced than the previous one. You have like weird bloody goopy things on you. I don't like that. Pew! Oh, there's more! Those are... And I think that combination is so cool. There was another guy in the background who started teleporting when he saw me grabbed. It's such a cool interaction. Okay, nobody teleport this time, please. I'm trying to heal. The problem is there's two of them at the same time, and I have a hard time dodging both of the shots at this distance. There we go. Because they hit in like very similar intervals. Okay, now it's fine. I got a bit of an angle. The closer I get to this guy, the more separate the intervals are going to be. It's a bit of a bad roll. Gonna make sure if I see any other of them sending those spells towards me. I wonder if we can get one of those spells. That would be fun. The potential of using that in PvP. You just trap someone in one of those, and then you just put a bunch of Deathblight things on them. Summon a Basilisk on them. That hit me, dang it. Ow, okay, you can stop with whatever you're doing. I'm a bit low on healing, because I fought a guy. So if you guys want to give me some flasks or something, that'd be swell. I think I got a flask, actually. It's one, but still, that's better than none. Whoa. Oh, well, I got a bunch of flasks. All right. So, most likely we're gonna get a talisman that buffs cerulean flasks, right? That's the most logical thing I can think of. Cerulean Seed Talisman +1. So now we got this and we got this. You know, my favorite thing about like the upgraded talismans isn't getting a better one, because I don't care about this talisman at all. I'll probably never use this one. Just like the artwork of it. Like seeing them gradually get more and more advanced, I just like it. I think it's fun. They're on the walls! They're on the goddamn walls! Right, I kind of don't want to fight every single finger parasite in finger parasite land, because there's a lot of them. That's why they call it finger parasite land. But I will take a look around just to see if I see anything interesting. I didn't find much interesting in the other ones, so I feel like at best I'm going to find a couple of those like materials for crafting with. And if I find like an opening somewhere that leads somewhere else, then maybe there would be something over there, but in like the actual finger arena itself. I doubt we're gonna see much. Hello, Finger Lad Jensen. That's your name now. You guys don't get names. You're not special enough. Take it up with him, not me. Finger Lad Jensen. Now there's a boss battle for you. Oh, there's so many of these guys. I love these guys. They're so weird. They're so weird and somehow kind of cute. I want candy design on these guys. I want like gummy worms, but they look like these guys instead. These guys are the forbidden gummy worms. The fact that they have like a little bit of hair makes it even weirder. They even got like a little bit of a beard. A couple of strands of hair sticking out. Alright, chat, be honest. Can you grow facial hair better than these guys? Yes or no? I mean, I can certainly grow more facial hair than those guys, but I'm not sure if that makes it automatically better. You know, there's something about those worms. It's just they make it work. They make 3 hairs sticking out of the chin work. I don't know a lot of people that can make that work. Could you imagine their unleashed power if they grew a full beard? Comb over worms. Don't call them comb over worms. That's so mean. They deserve better. I mean, it does kind of look like it, so I get where you're coming from, but come on, don't diss my worm like that. Is there nothing else? There's gotta be something here. I must have missed something, other than the funny gummy worms up here. Funny, funny gummy worm, funny, funny gummy... Their little hands, too, the little T-Rex hands. Look at them little hands. Could you imagine if you're just like, you know, you're just sitting on the roadside, minding your own business? Like, you're just chilling, you know? You're just, you know, relaxing. You don't notice one of these guys creeping up on you. They kind of like lean down and they just pat your little head with their weird little T-Rex arms. And then they leave you alone. That's all they do. They just pat your head a couple of times and they're like, yeah, you're a good lad. A head pat from the T-Rex gummy worms. The T-Rex mullet gummy worms. Is that a part of the shadow tree that I see over there? Probably. Alright. We're gonna have to do the dangerous peek over the cliff along the entire side simply because I haven't found anything special in this area. And I'm not going to allow the cliff to be what might be concealing something. Alright. Well, I've looked around enough, and this weird little... These spells are so cool. I like those spells. I look forward to getting to try those spells on a intelligence character. Alright, can I get all the way up from here, or do I have to like run around? That's a boar. I was about to say, what the heck is that? But it's a boar. I've seen boars before. They look like that. I mean, it looks so spooky over here, but it's just a shadow tree being a bit whack. That would never happen. You know why? Because no one rests casually on an edge. You might want to stay away from, like, every image search ever. The amount of people casually resting on edges. The amount of people taking, like, photos of themselves, like, hanging off of the, like, friggin' tall buildings. I hate that. I hate that so much. That's just, it's awful. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? Amount of people that have perished trying to imitate that? Yep. It is crazy. The number is probably several times higher than what they will actually tell you. Just really, really sad. I can't even handle looking at people at, like, high places. When I was, like, really young, there was there's like a yearly kind of, like, it's not a carnival, it's more like a fair with, like, carousels and such. But there was a performer who would, like, do like, I think it was tricks on, like, a tightrope, which makes it sound like a circus, but it wasn't in a circus. It was between the top of 2 rooftops at a hotel. So, like, friggin', I don't know how tall that hotel is, like 30 floors, 40 floors, I don't friggin' know. And I just couldn't look at it. I had to leave. I couldn't bear looking at it. It's just like the sheer level of discomfort I felt from looking at that. I was like, nope, no, I can't. I fear for that person's life too much. I gotta leave. That's probably how Fox feels watching me walk along these edges, but you know what? Fox is fine. If I fall off these cliffs, I respawn, so don't worry about it. None of these things, huh? Now you understand my pain. The problem is, Fox, I've said this before. I am 100% on board with you when it comes to, like, fear of heights. In real life. But in games, I'm cool with it. Like, I don't mind it in games. In real life, I'm with you all the way. I'll back you any day of the week, any hour of the day. But in games, jumping off a cliff is kind of fun. In real life, no. Being anywhere near a cliff, or a tall building, or a ledge, or anything, or seeing someone near a ledge, or anything, I'm like, nope, can't do it, hate it, philosophical, just don't, nope, don't wanna. In a game, it's fine. In real life, no. There's a difference. Immersion, I rest my case, I win. It's weird though, because I get really immersed into video games. Like, I get super immersed into video games. If I'm playing an immersive story-driven game, I probably wouldn't just jump off a cliff to be like, hey, jumping off cliff, hard or fun, because it would break the immersion of that game. The thing is, the immersion of Elden Ring and most FromSoftware games is harder. You die a lot, so I guess falling off a cliff isn't that big of a deal, is it? There's a reason why the Elden Ring manga is a comedy manga and not a serious story manga. It's because trying to make a serious story-driven manga in this without cutting core parts of the game out would be very difficult. It works really well as a comedy. It works really. I highly, if you like reading manga or comics of any kind, I highly recommend the Elden Ring manga. I think I'm completely caught up on it now, and I think it's great. I look forward to them making more. I think the authors said they're taking a break to play the DLC. So, you'll sit on a cliff and lean over the edge to see the underside of the cliff in real life? What is wrong with you? Why? See, I tried to think of like a way I would do that. I was like, what if I tie a camera to a string and like lower it over the edge. But still in my mind, I'm like, wait, what if the camera suddenly becomes like the weight of like a 50-foot cube block of tungsten and pulls me over the edge? Nope, I can't do it. I don't trust it. I wouldn't go anywhere near a ledge. What if the ledge suddenly breaks and I fall off? What if gravity shifts sideways and I just slide off? Anything could happen. No, I'm not going near a ledge. In game though, I don't mind. Ledges are cool. I don't mind ledges. I'm gonna jump off some ledges every now and then just to see if I can see if there's any loot on the bottom. But in real life, there's not any loot on the bottom of that ledge, and even if there was, you know what? You don't need that loot. What is loot in real life even? Like it'd be like a friggin' empty plastic bottle. That's probably what you're gonna find at the bottom of a ledge in real life, is an empty plastic bottle or something. Or like a empty friggin' paper thing that used to have fries in it. You know, the stupid things people just throw over ledges and they're like, nobody's ever gonna find that. Well, guess what? There's apparently people out there leaning over ledges looking down, and they will find your plastic bottles. And they're not gonna be excited about it. They're probably gonna be like, hey, fuck you, douchebag, for throwing garbage over a cliff. They shouldn't do that. What am I even talking about anymore? It's fun. Is it though? Is it? Is fearing for your life fun? I don't think it's fun. I don't like fearing for my life. Hey, that's another spooky tree. Can I sit down and do Oh Mother at this spooky tree? Oh my god. I always unequip them by accidents. Because... Oh, Firefly. No, not Firefly. Dragonfly. Where'd it go? Have I tried just not fearing for my life? Not once. Never. Have you tried not looking over the edge? Tarko being the spokesman for Get Away from the Edge. What is this altered universe I've stepped into? It's called the altered universe of real life. Do not operate real life in the same way you operate video games. Best case scenario, you end up in a mental asylum. Worst case scenario, you end up perishing. That's a firefly though, isn't it? That kind of looks like a firefly. Oh, it's a dragonfly. It's kind of greenish. And it feels like it's glowing. You drop anything fancy? Nope. Hi, friendly neighborhood mercenary here to help, or no help needed today? I guess no help needed because I like suffering. The only help we need is keeping people away from ledges in real life. Because why would people go near ledges in real life? It's crazy. It's crazy talk. It's absolute insanity. Best case scenario, you end up with a monopoly on lobsters and become a billionaire. Damn. I'm not sure if that's just friggin' crawfish man in this game, or if it's something else. What's his name? It's like Blackguard something? Is he a Blackguard? Or do I have his weapon? Wait, do I have his weapons on this character? Have I even gotten them? I might not have, because it's not this one. I don't think I've done the quest for that guy on this character. Wrong guy. Alright, luck to me with my insanity. Thank you. Oh, what is that place? That also looks beautiful. Did I... Oh, Shaman Village. I was about to say, did I find the Shire from Lord of the Rings? Am I about to, like, walk up to, like, Bag End and, like, knock on the door and he's gonna be like, no guests today, and then I'm gonna leave? What am I saying? I wouldn't leave. I would break inside and find the loots. It's so pretty here. Except for the sky that looks like it's gonna kill me. But other than that, it's kind of pretty here. Yep. Minor Erdtree. You just turn into a tree. Wait, is that the skill that Melina has? Doesn't Melina have like a skill where she turns into a tree or something? Like an incantation where she turns into a tree. I swear she has an incantation where she turns into a tree. Continuously heals allies in the... I think that's what it does. 70 faith? Who's that devout? Secret incantation of Queen Marika. Ooh. That's interesting though, because Melina has it, doesn't she? I think she only uses it... Does she use it normally, or does she only use it when she dies? Because I think I saw it once when I summoned her for Morgott once. And I've also seen it off-stream when I played the Seamless Co-op mod. There's like a weird boss rush arena thing you can do where you fight like a bunch of enemies in an arena. And one of the enemies I ended up fighting in that arena was Melina for some reason. So I had to fight Melina, which is kind of funny. And she used some kind of tree incantation there. But I think she also used it when I fought with Morgott, if I remember right. Creates a small illusory Erdtree that continuously restores the HP of nearby allies. Marika bathed the village of her home in gold, knowing full well that there was no one to heal. Interesting. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to try that at some point. Probably in like a co-op playthrough, if I use Seamless Co-op or something. That's when it's most fun to use those things, if you have people to heal. I do really want to see if I can do like a... kind of like a Seamless Co-op thing where anyone can join. I just like put the password on the screen or something. But I gotta look into like the... how the... because I think it's peer-to-peer. I want to just double check if it's like safe to use. There's probably some risks involved. I mean, there's probably already risks involved by just playing Elden Ring online, if people are like hackermen enough. Heck, there's probably already risk enough just existing on a computer and just being like, hey, I'm on a computer, and somebody's like, I know where you live, I know all your history of all time, ever has been and ever will be. I'm like, cool. Good luck with that? Question mark? Actually, don't good luck with that. Have bad luck with that. I hope you forget how computers work. Boom. The Village of Dragons to be. I feel like I should have found some more lore. In this place. Spirited Away Shamans. You know, what was the deal with the Spirited Away Shamans? Is this... Let me read that incantation again. Marika bathed the village of her home in gold. This is Marika's village. Maybe she's one of the Spirited Away Shamans. Maybe that's why... What was the hint? Have mercy for the Spirited Away Shamans. The thing is, I still thought the emote would be like the Have Mercy emote. It's not called Have Mercy, that was called Grovel for Mercy, I guess. What if I have mercy in the village of the shamans? Maybe something will happen. Maybe Marika herself will just jump down from the sky, be like, you've done well. Gives me like a trophy that pops out through the screen and is like, best Elden Ring player ever. And then nobody can dispute that. It's just there forever. And it doesn't matter how bad I play the game or how many times I fuck things up. I have a trophy that says best Elden Ring player. So, you know, it's facts. It's true. It's just how it works now. I'm sorry. Alright, where am I in relation to that, Oh yeah, I'm right above it. Just gonna look a little bit around on the ledge before I jump off the ledge. Trying to do this in a calm and orderly manner. There's probably a much better way to do that. Like just walk around here or something. But, you know, that wouldn't annoy Fox as much, so sometimes we just gotta make those jumps. There's the emote I love. There's the emote I love so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was going for. Whoop. Did I live this? Examine puppets. Oh, it's kind of like the one that I fought underneath the place and the one that I'm talking to in the place. Puppet of Anna. Wait, wasn't Anna the one I fought? I swear Anna was the happy to be of service, oh glorious one. You should be. You should be happy to be of service. Puppet of Anna, huh? That was the one I fought, right? I have her claws. Not a clause in like a legal agreement, but like actual claws that you know, claw people with. Yeah, wielded by Anna. Sword hand of the night. But why is her puppet here? Can I jump down here? Yes, I can. Spell Machinist's Bell Bearing. Ooh. And this will take me all the way down. Huh! I am the treasure now. You may acquire me. To the table of lost grace. Offer a bell bearing. Alright, which shop do you go in? Probably just a normal one. And what do you exactly allow me to buy? I thought it would be something like this, yeah. Rabbit's Great Bolts. This I probably got earlier from when I gave Igon spell bearing over. Great bolt tipped with a clump of glintstone shards, one of the spell machinist rabbit's innovative designs, detonates a large explosion on impact, dealing magic damage. That sounds kinda neat. I'm gonna buy some, and by some I mean like, I don't know, 150. I don't know if there was anything else I could buy. Who the heck is Pydia? I don't know. Also, I don't like that I can hear like the ceiling crumble above me. That's a little spooky. It's a little concerning. I would also like to point out that the amount of runes I have right now is 69, 89, 69. It's quite a number. Is there some way I can lose 2,000 runes? Hold on. Is there a way I can get rid of 2,000 runes exactly? Oh, there's many ways I could get rid of 2,000 runes exactly. Haha! Funny number! Do people like funny number? People tend to like funny number. Who doesn't like funny number? I'll be brutally honest, I'm not a big fan of funny number. But hey, funny number! Alright, where am I going? I'm going back to the weird guy. Strange guy. A stranger, if you will. Stranger they remain. I don't even know if that's the right song.
I told you once, I've no interest in companionship.
Good, because I don't look at you that way. I don't really, like, I don't know, that helmet, it feels like that would stab me. And not in a good way. Is there a good way to be? There is a good way to be stabbed, I'm sure.
The only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We will never again lose our way in the night. I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Emir. Now, be on your way. Now. Now.
Hello there.
That's a horrible, creepy laugh.
Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry...
I gotta check the sky to see if it's any different when I do this.
Take this.
Oh, is that why the sky is so red now?
Gift to you.
Or was that just because of the place I was? I'm gonna check after this guy stops talking. Ruins map 3rd. Isn't that just a map of here? Wasn't that literally just a map of here? I mean, I know there's one underneath here, but... that's just here. That's... Isn't it? Or is it not? Some kind of building with like a compartment on the left side, on a cliff side. That's just here. That's literally here. It's right here, dude. You gotta move so I can move your stupid chair again.
Oh yes. I believe I can feel it brewing. This evening is a sun.
Oh, new spell. Fleeting microcosm. Huh? Conjures a microcosm, whatever that might be. I guess you'll find out if you have 42 intelligence and you can conjure one. That pulses with a single wave disappearing in a burst. Looks kind of cool though. Oh, is it like a microcosmos? That looks sick actually, I kind of like it. A finger sorcery. There's a joke to be made here, something about no, you know what? I'm not gonna make it. That's for Fox to stream. Fox can make those jokes. I am too innocent for it. Alright, one of the secret hallowed rites. Conjures an image of a microcosm at the foe's feet that pulses with a single wave before disappearing in a burst. Charges, enhances potency. Yeah, if you want like immature jokes, go check out Fox's channel. There are so many immature jokes there. You'll get so many immature jokes, you'll be like, why did I want immature jokes? And then you'll go to bed and you'll think about immature jokes all night or something. No promos, also liar, I would never. Charging enhances potency. The broken and discarded are fully willing to cling to a fleeting simulacra, earning them some How do I read this without it sounding extremely weird? You know what? Google to the rescue. Google. How do I?
Modicum.
I'm not sure if that's any better.
Modicum.
No?
Modicum.
I'm not sure if I... Okay, let's try the American one.
Modicum.
That's worse. That is worse. Americans, what the fuck?
Modicum. Modicum.
Sure. All right. The Americans have spoken. Earning some modicum. Yep. That's what it sounded like. Of sympathy. What's a modicum? I don't know. What's the motto with you? That's a Lion King reference.
Do you recall what I said?
No.
Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start.
The fingers that did what?
Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but
You resisted?
children.
All I saw was you typing those
We all need a mother.
letters that I have to remember like the entire thing
A true mother
Menace taught me.
will not give birth to further malice.
It was the Earth, cat, and one more thing. You dropped your phone on the keyboard. Beautiful. Beautiful. I remember, I think it was last stream, Demon Lord, actually Demon, I think it's Demon God now, formerly Demon Lord Jeff, dropped their phone on their face like twice. And I admire that. I admire dropping the phone on your face once and then immediately going back to the exact same pose probably, and then a few minutes later you just drop it on your face again. What did you miss? Cum. You missed cum. Modicum, to be specific. I don't know what modicum is. I didn't even check what it meant. I just listened to someone say modicum over and over again. What does it mean?
Modicum.
Modicum. What is that? What does that mean, though? It's a small quantity of a particular thing, especially something desirable or oh, okay. I was about to say, if it's only a small quantity of a particular thing, you could, in theory, say... Now, hear me out. You could, in theory, say a modicum of cum. But it also says, especially something desirable or valuable. Now, we can argue whether or not that's considered to be valuable, but, modicum, lodicum, what's the difference? I don't know, what is the difference? About a tablespoon, I've heard. What was that? What was that like? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's, what's her name? My friend hates this person. Because his brain dies whenever he listens to her. I love this person, I think she's great. What's her name? Is it just Philomena? What is it? Philomena Kunk. Yeah, Philomena Kunk. She has some really funny videos. There's one where she's like, they say Arthur came a lot. Did he though? Like, how much did he actually, you know? I think you're referring to Camelot. No, it says here came a lot. How much do you think that was? I don't know, like a tablespoon, teaspoon maybe? This has gotten derailed really hard. It's fine, don't worry about it. If you want some very, very weird videos, I highly recommend Philomena Kunk. It's funny. At least I find it funny. It's very verbal humor. It's like very saying things in a way that makes it sound like it means something else, or just misunderstanding things, or saying something in a way that it sounds smart but is really stupid. And I love stuff like that. I love saying things in a way that sounds smart but is really stupid, or vice versa. Okay, how do I get this guy to move his fat ass? Do I just sit down? I got so distracted by modicum that I couldn't remember how to play the game. What was there even a modicum of? I don't even remember that. I got so focused on the word that I didn't... A modicum of what? Of sympathy. A modicum of sympathy. Alright, has he moved again? He has in fact moved again.
No.
Is he back in the... backyard, if you will?
I failed you. Failed to birth you whole. But it won't be long now. I will soon be a mother. I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life.
A modicum of sympathy sounds like an exchange between you and me. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'll have you know, Fox, that if I ever spot you too close to any precarious ledge, I will call someone braver than me to fetch you away from that ledge so you can be safe. I'm not brave enough to go near that ledge myself, as I'm sure you'd understand. Because if I was in the same position, you probably wouldn't be brave enough to go near the ledge either. But I wouldn't want you to be stuck on a ledge, you know? You might be too paralyzed to get away from it. It's scary. I'll help you out, but I'll call someone braver than me to get you away.
Please. Well, it isn't much. Please, it isn't much.
I woke up and chose lies? What are you talking about? Give me a concrete example so that I can, you know what you're talking about and either agree with you or apologize or whatever I need to do, because I don't know how I've wronged you so deeply. Sure, I run alongside some edges in video games, but that shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? It is not like I run along those edges specifically to annoy you. I've said this before. I'm running along those edges because it's a necessity for me to thoroughly explore the game. It freaking you out a bit is just a side bonus, right? I've said this before. There's gonna be a boss fight here. I'm like 99% sure. I probably would only be about 80% sure if it wasn't for the fact that some guy spoiled like a boss name that sounded like it had something to do with this stuff. But the 80% comes from this, that there's like a summoning pool and one of these Marika statues. Alright, blow this thing. I forgot to check the sky. You literally just said there was probably a better way to get down, but it wouldn't annoy Fox? Yeah, I did say that. Oh, what the heck is that? That thing looks gross. Annoying you a bit doesn't mean I don't care about you. In fact, the fact that I thought about the fact that it annoys you shows that I think about you. Are those forbidden gummy worms? Oh. I guess no having fun looking around, huh? Meteor, mother of fingers. Oh, mother. What? Kind of gross, but kind of like in a funny way. Woof! Woof! Are you gonna be like covetous, demon? Oh, okay, maybe not covetous demon. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, that was a bit greedy, I understand. There's gonna be some kind of weird grab attack where it like sucks me in and does some weird oh, okay. Oh my god, it's a lot of cum. No, a mod of cum. It's some kind of cum. Just don't bust that in my face, because it's probably gonna hurt. Ow, okay, that's already hurting a lot. Is that an eyeball? Oh, he's gonna bust it. He's gonna bust it. What the heck is that? Okay, yep. Or he's gonna shoot at me, or like, I don't know what these... I don't know what they do. Okay, they blow. Did you just expunge a lot of... Oh, you're doing things. I'm just healing. You're doing things. I'm heal... Are you gonna land, or... Okay. Are we back to fighting? Or are we like still doing like a look at my fancy special effects we paid $1 billion for? Ow! I pressed the roll button, but apparently it was too late. Oh, okay, fun. Am I dead? think I'm pretty dead, because last time this just killed me. Yep. Yeah, ever since the... That looks familiar. What is it that looks like that? Is it a black hole that looks like that, where you can kind of see like the things on the sides as well? It's like the light being pulled in. That will kind of look more like light coming out, but Beyblade, I thought the same thing. I thought the exact same thing. It's like initially the boss was really easy, and then they just kind of... Okay, there's a little bit of sis on my end. Okay, let me see if I can pull the microphone even closer to myself and see if that compensates a little bit for it. And once it went like Super Saiyan, there was just so many things happening, and I never got like a time to fight back. Hey, I want to drink my potion. You don't have to jump 3 times. You see me dodge the first jump, you can just stop jumping. Really, you jumping away did that much damage. I'm just trying to hit your gross abdomen more. Maybe there's some reason I want to hit your abdomen. Am I dead? Yep. There's gotta be some reason to slap its ugly abdomen. Is that rude? It is rude. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna be rude. That abdomen is kinda gross. What if I like put the mic? I got a really stupid idea. What if I just put the microphone between my legs and I put it upwards and I just sit over here all the way over? That's gonna be awful. That was a really stupid idea. Maybe if I had one of those like ASMR heads, I could do that. I wonder if I can stack this with those other things that I'm too lazy to find. Salted flesh. Okay. I want to roll through it. Of course you do it 3 times. Why do you do everything 3 times? Like, last time I checked a finger, no, a hand has 5 fingers. Unless you're one of those people that don't count the thumbs, which I guess some people do because they're like, well, they're fundamentally different from fingers, but I would say they're a type of finger. I'm wasting so much healing. I gotta learn that you jump you do everything several times. You can't just... You can't just be normal for 5 seconds. Nope. It went so well on the first attempts. That didn't even hit me! What are you talking about, game? I was mid-roll. I mean, it's probably easier to avoid stuff on this side, but I feel like I might do more damage on the front. Alright, this time, we're just gonna assume the boss doesn't stop attacking until it has done an absorbed amount of attacks. Come on, we're gonna time this right at some points. Oh, no laser this time? Of course. Hey, I rolled. and again, and probably 5 more times. I wasn't allowed to roll yet. Oh, you can shoot straight down. That's not great for me. Oh, already? That AoE is massive. Oh, you spit out more hands. Well, now I hate you. At least it's not 5 hands. I am stuck in literally everything. Why did you have to use these attacks at the same time? Was that really necessary? I'm like stuck in an invisible wall, by the way. Oh, okay, it's rotating. I can't see that because you're so fucking high in the sky. I don't know if you know, but my neck only bends that far in this game. Oh yeah, what was that thing I said about not assuming the attack ends before it actually ends? Oh, here we go again. I was mid-roll! I swear I keep getting hit mid-roll in this game. I'm just gonna dip. Love not being able to move. I don't know what you're doing, I don't like it. I'm just gonna hope I kill you here. Now you kill me. That's fine. Honestly, that was such a bad attempt anyways. I just can't quite get on the wavelength of whatever this thing is. I'm doing a lot of damage, which is compensating for my mistakes, but it doesn't make me feel okay with it. I guess it's a good thing, though. I shouldn't go for perfection, because I'm definitely not playing well today, so I shouldn't be like, hey, I should play perfect, when I'm not even playing half as good as I play when I don't play perfect. Does that make sense? It better make sense. If it doesn't make sense, maybe you should make sense of it. There we go. Now I pushed the responsibility onto you. What are you gonna do about it, huh? I don't care. It's up to you now. Of course, there's more attack. There's always more attack. There's a bit more there. There's a bit more there, and a bit more there, and a bit more there. And a bit more there, and a bit more there. I'm just gonna heal and see if that saves me, but it's probably not. Nope. I didn't get to try to heal before it knocked me down. I would like to swap my physic. I don't like that I have the dot physic because it forces me to heal very preemptively and it doesn't give me enough damage boost. And I don't even care about the damage boost right now. I kind of just want to try to figure out how to dodge the big AoEs. If they can be dodged or if I have to outrange them. But there's not a bonfire here, so... Or a Sight of Grace. I can't change the flask right now. I'm not really using jumping attacks. Maybe I should be. I could also just not drink my physic. But I like having my Twiggy tier because I hate picking up my runes between attempts. Really? Once again, I was mid-roll. Maybe this is one of those bosses where I shouldn't see what's going on, because I'm trying to see what's going on and it's not helping. I didn't even do an attack there! What the f— Controller? Are you being stupid right now? Because I feel like you're being stupid. Oh, you made hands. Why would you do that? Really? You're just so annoying. Do you know that? Nope. Neither of those roll timings were correct. I feel like there wasn't even like a good indicator for the first one. It kind of just happened. How far away do these things go? Sheesh. Oh, okay. Yeah, they shoot 3 now. Of course, why wouldn't they shoot more? Why wouldn't they have more attacks in their attack? Are you gonna do your, like, fancy attack? Because, like, if I keep whacking you, you're gonna die and I don't get to see it again. I don't have healing. You're just gonna kill me before I get to see it now. Do I have to run around to avoid it? Because that thing is too big to roll through. I'm not sure if I'm fast enough to run away from it. And I can't be super close to the boss because there's like a damage thing in the center. I'm going to try running away from it. Running through it was not an option, as far as I could see. It's too wide to roll through. I thought it was the thin laser. And I don't want to finish the boss before I find like some semblance of that attack because I don't know, it doesn't feel right to just kill the boss because he didn't do his... He's clearly supposed to do that attack when he's low. And sometimes he just goes low a bit too fast because he did too much damage. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there was a third one. Sometimes you only do 2. I managed to avoid the first one. I'm not sure if that was because I was too far or if it just I rolled it. I feel like I rolled it, but I don't trust that I rolled it because I kind of just blindly did it based on what I thought it was. I hate there's hands here now. Why does there have to be hands? It's so unnecessary. I can't roll 3 times that fast, game. That's not a thing I have the ability to do. Alright, let this kill the hands, please. Nope. They're just gonna be a pain in my butt until I decide to get rid of them. It's like 5 basilisks, but not 5 basilisks. Well, I don't have time to think. Like, I would love to take time to try to deal with this attack, but I can't because there's fucking hands! Fuck off! Yeah, just kill me. I want to try that again without the hands. Where are their hands? Stop it! They're annoying! They fucking suck! It just adds a level of RNG that I don't respect in this game. Or any FromSoft game. Don't put ads in your fights. Ads are a shitty way to make a fight arbitrarily more annoying. Unless you have your ads be tied to the AI pattern of the boss, which they've never done. Not once have they done a boss with ads or a multi-boss where the AIs actually work together in a cohesive manner. They all just kind of do their own thing, and sometimes it's annoying as shit, and sometimes they are so brain dead it doesn't make the fight any different at all. And it's just RNG, and it's stupid. Really? Fuck your hitbox. I would like a reset, but it's kind of too early for that, isn't it? That's another attack where like I feel like I can't dodge it properly because it's 2 hits from the hands, and if I dodge the first one, the second one hits me. Maybe I just have to dodge it really late. Can you stop shooting at me while I'm trying to heal? I know that I shouldn't be healing when you're trying to hit me, but you're always trying to hit me, so when will I heal? There comes the fucking thing, doesn't it? Yep. The range on that. Am I dead? Yep. So it's definitely not you're supposed to outrange it, unless I can use a horse in this arena, which would be quite a surprise, if I can. That said, it looks like the second part is more clear on the animation for when to dodge it. I just haven't been paying attention to it, but the first part I just feel like I have to guess. Because he does an animation during the first part of that thing, but it's not synced to when the attack hits me at all. For the second one, he does an animation that's like slightly before the blast, so I don't dodge when the animation hits, I have to dodge a little bit after. I have to dodge a little late. It might be based on distance or something, I don't know. Whenever I roll back there, I get hit by that. And I shouldn't heal after that because the laser comes. We're doing it. Nope. This time it felt more instant, actually, with the animation. So either I was closer and distance does matter, or I'm misremembering the animation. Honestly, I'm so focused on trying to dodge the first part and expecting to fail it, and then just not be able to try to dodge the second one, that I'm kind of surprised when I dodge the first part. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what to do now. Didn't think I'd make it this far. Nope, couldn't roll fast enough. But don't combo with something annoying and stupid. Thank you. See, now it was like the explosion happens, I roll, and it's too early. So I'm guessing it's distance that does it. I'm curious, what do you have on your backside? Do you have a weak spot behind you as well? Oi, 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 I was trying to get behind you. Doesn't look like it. Damn, he's already doing that. Yeah, I'm guessing you're just supposed to run around it. And it's like, there's a damage zone in the center so you can't get close to make it easier. And it goes more than one full loop around. The thing is, there's only one laser. I thought there was 2 lasers spinning around, but there seems to only be 1, as far as I can see. Can I use mount? No, just wanted to check. No laser this time? Only 2 jumps? Okay. Don't roll that backwards, that always makes me get hits. Can't roll fast enough. Can't roll at all, apparently. I don't like this attack. Because I swear that attack forces you to run away, because it's too many hits to roll towards it. And I don't want to run away, I'm trying to get back close to you. This should be the big attack soon, no? Alright, how about now? How many times are you trying to jump? I swear, if I wait for the explosion, it hits me. If I roll when I see the explosion, then it hits me because I rolled too early. I don't even get to, like, start running before it hits me. Nah, that's way too fast. Or maybe you're just safe at this distance? I don't know. I don't understand that move at all. It doesn't make sense to me. I was expecting more lasers this time. Oh, I don't have any healing. Oh well. I don't understand you, boss. Your big fancy move is weird. You're sucking me now. Remembrance of the Mother of Fingers. Okay. We now have 1.2 million roots. Yeah, maybe there's just a safe spot for that attack. I cannot outrun it. It's too fast. It's not even close to being outrunnable. But on the second time it came around, there was definitely like a space close to it, but I didn't feel like there was the first time. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But at least now we... How do we... Do we just live here now? Is this... Is this my home? Let's see if the guy is still, guying around or if he's all guyed out. Was this a sanctuary before? Because it's not a... This was a sanctuary before. It absolutely was a sanctuary before. It's not a sanctuary anymore.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Emir most irreparably.
Ooh, he told me to go there.
He wishes for your death.
But he told me to go there.
You must attend to the Count's concerns.
But he told me to go there. He's the one that wanted that. You're being kind of cray-cray. Oh, you're one of those that like doing jumping attacks? I can do jumping attacks too. Apparently I can't. Ooh, okay. That's cool. You're misjudging the range of your blade by a little bit there. I'm sorry, but there's no time to be posing.
My dear star, a fine mother. You will be.
No, I can't be a mom.
Star, grant me a mother's strength.
Oh, hello.
My fingers. I will be the true mother. And I will be the only mother.
Oh, you're a boss fight? Oh, gross. Cool spell, though. I feel like I saw like a sign on the ground somewhere, like a red sign. Might have just been a blood stain. What is that? Okay, you're fingering yourself? I thought he was gonna say bear my children, but he said dear my children. Ymir's bell bearing. Maternal staff. High priest hat. Hey, now I can be my own like old Looney Tunes circle. High priest robe. High priest. Yep. Undergarments. I don't want your undergarments. I'm sorry. Push button. But I want the sword of the lady that I fought. That's what I wanted. I've been wanting that since I got here. I was like, what if I fight you and I get your sword? And I fought her, but I didn't get her sword, I don't think. I don't remember seeing me get a sword. What did I get, though? I got like a... Am I gonna die to damage over time? Let's see. Maternal staff. It's probably a staff that boosts finger sorceries, would be my guess. Maternal staff. It's a staff that's maternal. Yeah, boosts finger sorcery. 21 intelligence, 21 arcane. But are finger sorceries arcane based? It only needed intelligence to be cast though. Crystal ball throw, though representative of a microcosm, would not receive any sign. No skill. Staff of Count Ymir, who made himself a mother of fingers, carried for want of tail fingers of his own, enhances finger sorceries. I'm a bit worried about my health going down while I'm doing this. And then what's your armor, which I also don't care too much about. Let's see. Hat of Count Ymir, High Priest. Circular design at the top represents the greater will and its lightless abyss, imparting increased intelligence and arcane to the wearer. Alright. Though Count Ymir instructed Rolana in the sorcerer's arts, he abandoned his allegiance to the moon. It was merely the closest of the celestial bodies, nothing more. And if you think about it, we're standing on a celestial body. Robe of Count Ymir, High Priest, conceals the abundance of squirming beneath. What are you... Huh? Okay, that sounds kind of gross. Nope. Where's your gloves? Shadow Militiaman. Soft and well tailored. And what about your undergarments? Yep. Oh, there's items here. Maybe that's how I get the sword. Cherishing. Oh, that's the spell he used during the fights. Examine. Yuri, beloved child taken before his time. More like Yubi. That's funny because that's fingers in, or finger in Japanese. Maybe I get the sword down here. It's so typical like FromSoft games to be like, this NPC has a quest for you. You did the NPC's quest. Now the NPC is upset and will kill you. It's like, well, huh? Why? Because a part of the quest was for you to die in as a part of his plan and you didn't die. Well, that was a bit of a stupid plan that he had. Maybe he shouldn't have had that as a part of the plan and we could have been friends, but nar. Nar. Finger mimic. Can I blow on the thing again? Oh, I can. Blow my finger. I don't know what... That doesn't make any sense. It's pull my finger. That's the phrase, I think. Oh, well, blow my finger. Anything different in here? Like, you literally give me the map to this place. And I go to the place, I blow the thing. I finish doing the thing that happens when I blow the thing, because did you want me to blow the thing and then just go back to you? Without fighting the giant hand thing that attacks me as soon as I blow the thing? I bet you nothing would have happened if I did that, but maybe. And I go back and he's like, how could you? I literally went where you wanted me to, and I did the same thing as I've done the other 2 times, where you're like, good job! Okay, now I can loot you, maybe, question mark? Hello.
Count Ymir, the stars, the sky. I see them not.
Oh! That's why I got another one. Place on an eye another to grant them the light of grace as a fleeting blessing. Can be used to receive blessing, blah, blah, blah. In the realm of shadow, the artifice, blah, 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 blah. Quell the fears of their flocked magnificent effect. Place on the eye of another to deny them light in all its forms. Can be used to receive the blessing, blah, blah, blah. In the realm of shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Erdtree to intensify the fears of their flocked magnificent. You know what?
The night I need the star.
You want lights? I'll give you lights. Here you go.
Oh, it blinds.
Oh, does it now?
As if our night simply never was.
I have your sword. No. Do I have to use the other one to get your sword? I get to summon you if I help you, and if I use the other one, you probably die and I get your sword. Should have taken the sword, shouldn't I? But I try to be nice to people. Despite occasionally standing on ledges, which is to Fox's frustration, I also try to be nice to Fox at other times. Just because I'm sometimes mean to Fox doesn't mean I'm always mean to Fox. I'll sit down just to see if, like, items spawn over there. But I'm guessing that's probably how it works. If you use the light, you get them as a summon. If you use the dark, you get their items. Is my guess. Can read the ashes, though. Let's see, Sword Hand of Nigelon. Ashes remains in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirit of Sword Hand of Nigelon. Spirit of Sword Hand granted light by the Iris of Grace wields a sword of the bottomless black that penetrates the enemy's guard. Though it was not by the shining star that she had longed for, thus was her night illuminated. But this was an at times blinding light and threatened to expunge the night entirely. Because I also got this guy. By doing the same thing. It just kind of feels mean when they're like, give me light, and you just use an item that makes them unable to ever see light. That's just kind of messed up. But I also want the sword. I didn't get the sword, so I'll probably have to do it next time. Well, it should not be like a quality sword anyway, so you have to like have intelligence or faith or cane or something. I still want it though. Gonna have to wait for New Game Plus, I guess. So, seem like everywhere that I can see. So I might have to think about going to fight the boss in near Aleem, which I don't think I should do today, because that fight is probably gonna take me many hours. Probably. Let's buy some random junk though. Maybe I should buy some, but I don't use ashes at all. Like, I could buy some ghost and grave gloveworts, but I don't use ashes at all. Like, not even a little bit. Of its character. So me getting those ashes for using the graces is kind of useless, to be honest. A bit of a waste. Hey, how am I supposed to know what I'm gonna get beforehand without looking it up? And I'm not gonna look it up. What do you take me for? Some person who looks things up? Well, you'd be wrong. Well, that gets rid of my runes. I got some kind of remembrance from the guy though, didn't I? Or at least the fingers themselves. Not the guy that I fought afterwards. Any equipment? Any new equipment that would be kind of cool to have? Or is that not a thing? Elden Lord armor. That's Godfrey's armor, isn't it? What if you could get like the giant like ghost lion that the guy has on his back? That would have been kind of cool though. As long as you don't rip it off like he does, which is kind of fucked up. Knight, Rolanus armor, Malekith, veteran. Oh yeah, that guy, yeah. Gaius. Oh, the boar guy. Radon. Okay. Remembrance, what do you give? That's a gross finger thing and another gross finger thing. It's the head of the thing and the tail of the thing. Okay. Staff the Great Beyond. It's a glintstone staff that requires 25 intelligence, 25 faith. Staff fashioned from the tail fingers of Metir, the mother of fingers, and the microcosm raised aloft over the crux they form. Catalyst for casting both sorceries and incantations. Oh, kind of neat. That's like a hybrid thing. The mother received signs from the greater will from the beyond of the microcosm. Whatever. I keep saying that. Despite being broken and abandoned, she kept waiting for another message to come. The head of Metir, the finger mother, wielded as a weapon without modification. So you just whack people with a finger. That's kind of gross. Isn't there already a finger weapon in this? I swear there is a finger weapon in this game. I don't know if I have it on this character though. From within the center of the fingerprint that wrinkles the creature's foremost protrusion, a tiny wart-like eye gazes vacantly into the beyond. Unique skill, Cow Tower's Resentments. Skill performed as a violent bow using finger's foremost protrusion. Resentment builds as it is forced to bow. So it's a violent bow, not a violent bow, I think. Making it explode with anger. Hold the button down to further increase the resentments. There's a weird intelligence faith colossal club weapon. Cool. Well, I don't know if I'm ever going to use that one, but I don't know, it's there if I ever decide to make a finger build. mean, I want to use the finger spells, but do I want to slap someone with a finger that for some reason has like a weird kind of like butt cheek situation going on halfway down the weapon? I don't know, that's not exact. Like, I already don't like clubs. And as far as clubs goes, this one is not even that, you know, it's not my kind of club, if there was even such a thing as my kind of club. Sorry, finger, but you might have to finger someone. Wait, huh? What? You might have to, find someone else. Yep, that's what I meant to say. It's the same letter. You know, it gets confusing sometimes, the English language. It's difficult. Yeah. It's so empty here now. I miss my friends. Where are my friends gone? Are there any places at all I can think of, like... There could be something here, but, like, it's literally marked on the map, but I didn't find anything special here as far as I remember. But I feel like some things might be of, like, a kind of like after you fight the boss here kind of situation, because... St. Trina is literally telling me to go fight the boss here, I think. I have a hunch that I'm going to go back to St. Trina afterwards and maybe discover like another boss fight. Maybe I'll discover something that is relevant for this. I don't know. Maybe the Shadow Tree itself is going to be relevant at some point. Who knows? Maybe I have to burn that as well. I hope not. I'm tired of burning trees down because kind of makes the sky all fiery. Can we have like a... Can we freeze it to death instead? Oh, this is not where I wanted to go. I just want it to be, like, outside. Can we freeze it to death and then just make it, like, snow instead? I'm not a big fan of the sky being on fire. That could just go outside in real life for that. That's how it feels going outside. I don't like it. Did I go up here? Is this the ledge that has the weird... the fingers? I went up here. This is where the bears were. I believe I checked out the crater. Didn't look like the crater led anywhere, which was a bit surprising. I'll give both of those locations like a little view, a little sneak peek, a little once over. Remember the fireflies. The fireflies remember me. Turtle. Big rock. Bonk. More dragonflies and turtles. Is this just a place with a bunch of like animals here and there so you can fall? Did it fall off the edge or something? So you can... Did that... Why did I keep falling off the edge? What is happening with you guys? You can farm different like crafting materials here probably just by fighting like dragonflies, boars, bears, picking flowers, etc, etc. Might just be a farming area. What did I get for fighting the Falling Star Beast again? I already forgot. Did I get anything? Probably. Oh yeah, I got a spell, didn't I? It sounded kind of neat. I can't use it. And then I already went all the way up in the village here. There are like some jump down ledges over here, which I'm not sure if that's any different from just crossing the bridge. Alright, take me over to Hinterland. This place is still really pretty. This side of things, I like it here. This is a nice place. Is this just a pit? Why? You don't just put pits in the middle of nowhere. This is a really weird place to have the pits. Right? It doesn't even look like a pit on the map. It looks like a ditch. Like, I don't think that's where the bridge is, because the bridge is here, I think. Like, from here to here. Like, if this was right above the bridge, we can kind of, like, look down on the bridge, that would kind of make sense. But it's not, it's just kind of a hole. With nothing to climb down on. Maybe something happens here at some point that makes it so you can climb down. That'd be kind of neat. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of whack. That'd be kind of slick. Slick is such an old word. Is there anything else I wanted to check out? Not really. So this is just back up with the bears. This is where I first went when I came here. First rise, spiral rise, divine gate front staircase, question mark? Yep, that's the one. I'd like to change my flask, because it's kind of hard to work with this, damage over time thing. I do want to try more with the spontaneous guard. I'm not sure how that works. I think for the time of being, I should just run, is it hard tier? Because there's two of these. There's the hard tier and there's the... What's the other one? Am I blind? I might be blind. It's been known to happen. Isn't there one that's literally called bubble tier or something? This one? Yeah, no, this one I want. That's Ansbach. He's here to join the fight if I... But I'm not sure if I should. Do I need to summon him for this fight? I don't really want to summon, strictly speaking. But anyways, I think we're going to call it here for now, and I guess we'll have to try to fight this next time, and maybe next time, and maybe next time, and maybe next time, who knows? But yeah, at least next time should be the case. And I'm going to call it here for now. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know when I'm going to stream next time. Hopefully it's not too long until, but just got some stuff going on, so I can't promise anything ahead of time. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again next time, and even if I don't, have a great day. And yeah, I'm going to peace out. Bye-bye.